Hi, God bless you all. Thank you for joining me. Hello, thank you for joining me. Um, Erima, thank you. Benfley, thank you. Benfley said attendance. Thank you so much. Yes, you always. He said it's first to reach here. Thank you so much. Thank you also. I see. I'm already seeing my guest today, Kelly Hansome. Thank you for joining me. Um, on Facebook, thank you for joining me, Rima. Thank you, Rima. Thank you for joining me, Sam Flex. Uh, Make we start. Hmm. Ah, hmm. I want to react to what somebody said. Ebuka, he said, make we start. Good day, Mama. Erima, thank you so much. Erima Sugar, God bless you. Beke Kit, first time joining. Thank you for joining. Good day, Ma. Chima, thank you. On TikTok, Papi, User, Ada. Okay, so I just want to thank you all for joining. Yes, so we started an episode or a topic last week, Saturday, and this topic is social media influence in relationship and marriages, because we all know that in one way or the other, social media has affected people's marriage relationship, and we are just here to discuss how it has affected this aspect of our lives and what we can do about it, especially as children of God. Your network is so bad. My network was very bad, so I had to put up, I don't know, the Wi-Fi here is something else. So last week was very interesting. Like, we had people, the men were saying that the women are more influenced, are more carried away by social media. The women said it was the men. And I just feel like both of us are influenced by social media. And I think that the women are more, influenced with the things, happening on social media. So I decided to bring somebody today, and this person is a very special person. I believe you all will know this person. He's been in the industry for a long time, and I think he would be a very good candidate to discuss, social media influence in relationship and marriages. So I'm going to bring him forward while, we start the session. Stay with me. My network was very bad. And okay, let me introduce him before I bring him. So this person is Kelly Hansome. He's a music guru in Nigeria and all over the world. I mean, his songs and everything, Mama, are you resting well? You see, I'm stressed now. If you want me to just rest now, just give me money. Uh-huh. So that's just it. It's money that I need now to rest. So God bless you. I'm trying. So I reached out to him, and we're going to be hosting this topic together. And I want to have your question. I'll be reading your question, Ebuka. I'll be reading your question from the comment section. And those of you, Day Sonic said money, sha. Yeah, so money on the other part. Oh yeah, the other part don't start. Okay, so yes. So I'll be reading out your questions on the comment section, and you can also request to join live if you have a question to ask Kelly Hansome, or if you have a question to ask me, or if you have a contribution, you can request to join us live. Let me accept this request. What's going on? Requests. Instagram has its way of Kelly Ansom, I'm trying to request. I'm trying to accept your request. Please, can you add me again? I don't know what's going on. Please add me again. I don't know. I thought I accepted, probably network. So I'm just going to continue before he kind of joins. Add me on. Okay, then, okay, he's sending me a question. Um, he said he's unable to join with that. Let me see. Kelly Hansome. Okay, I see what you asked. You can, okay. I'm accepting the requests, Kelly Hansome. Okay, hi. God bless
Yeah,
you.
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you very, very clear. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
What's happening with your other account? I know this is your business account. What's happening with the other account?
Yeah, I tried to go live and they said you can't go live for 16 days because I posted something that has to do with Gaza and Israel and all that. So it's just the same bull, same whatever's happening. But it's okay. That's why I had to come on here.
Oh, okay. So when you post something about the whole Israel thing, they kind of banned you. Wow.
Yeah.
They kind of wow.
Once you post anything that goes contrary to,
Mm-hmm.
whatever agenda there is, and basically this is a war on freedom of speech. That's how I see it. And that's why I was telling you about Celeb Island, that I created that. So we
Okay.
can have policy issues. But let's go into the interview. It's fine.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for joining me today. And um, we're talking about social media influence in relationship
Yeah.
and marriages. And I think last week we had an extensive discussion actually on this topic. We spoke about how social media is influencing our young girls and everything. And so I know somebody came here and started calling some celebrities names and everything, and how somebody on the social media space actually ended his relationship, his marriage actually, with the relationship advice he was giving as a man, trying to advise women, do like this, do like this, do like this. And the bad thing is that at the end of the day, this same man that kept telling women what to do, or kept telling women what to do in their marriages, ended up cheating on his wife and came out with his wife to apologize after making him lose his own marriage. And because his wife was a follower of this popular man. um, hey, Benflay, God bless you. Oh my God. Benflay, you are awesome.
Thank you so much.
So Benflay said everybody should go follow Celeb. This is your
Celeb,
company name.
Celeb
Celeb what?
Island. Celeb
Okay,
Island.
Celeb Island.
Yeah.
Please, everybody go follow Celeb Island. It is Kelly Handsome's page. And, I think he's doing wonders. He has great ideas about it. The things he wants to do, radio station, meeting people, everything is awesome. So I would say go follow. So this guy came last week and said that this man was advising women what to do, and his wife kept listening to this popular man. I've forgotten his name right now, and because of that, she was trying to introduce into their marriage the things she kept hearing from this man,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe himself na bad guy, you understand?
Yeah.
So if the man say no cheats, himself can't they cheat? So the woman like, oh, this man says so. But at the end of the day, when the man cheated himself in the marriage, he came out with his wife and apologized, and the wife forgave him and said, I stand by him. But unfortunately now they are divorced. So social media has this way, it's influencing a lot of people with the things you hear. I think whenever you hear something, just make your own decision of whatever you've heard. Don't follow. Most of these people are lying to you. Everybody that is claiming perfect on social media is not perfect. I'm telling you, they have their life outside the social media, and it is what they want you to see that you actually see. And the bad thing is they are actually derailing, should I say, their actions are taking people away from God and from making right decisions, which is a very bad thing. And I would just say choose and pick the things you listen to. As a matter of fact, pick the people you follow. If you don't want to see the kind of things people post on their timeline, don't follow them so that you don't see it. I choose the people I follow, and as in, I'm telling you. So choose the people you follow, and so that you can restrict at least the things you see with your eyes and all. So, Kelly Handsome, I
Yeah.
have this very special question to ask you first,
Okay.
though. I had to prepare itself.
That's pretty hard.
Last week we spoke about competition in social media, because that's one of the things now. Everybody wants to compete. I was telling them that before now, you had a smaller cycle of people to compete with. Growing up, I had a small cycle of people I have to compete with. Maybe your friends, maybe your classmates, or just maybe the people that live around you, your environment. And when you see them, buy something, you too, you go and tell your mother to buy for you. You know what I mean? Or you want to have that same thing they have. But now
Yeah,
we are faced with a situation where we are not just competing with a localized, I call it localized. Now we're faced with an international or worldwide competition
global.
where people see things on social media and they want to do the things they do. A celebrity would buy a bag, and you too want to break a leg to buy the same bag, or somebody has this dress sense and you too want to compete, or you too want to have that kind of dress sense. So being in the industry, I have this question, especially somebody like you. How do you deal with this competition, or how has it affected you?
Um, this is very the question is like very broad. Well, for me, let me first of all start by before I start answering that question. It's affected the fake life on social media has affected me in a way that you can see my page. I have 128,000 people. But when I post something, since after the NSAS, once I post anything, you see like 20 something likes, 100 likes. But when I go to the impression, I see 16,000, 300,000, 250,000. So this is a game of numbers when they're showing people a different number. When you come to a page and you see 16 likes, we are programmed to think like 16 likes is not interesting. There's not a lot of people. We want to go to where we see 67,000 people like it. But this is a game of numbers where you can buy those likes and pay for a few comments. So it's affecting real people because it's like they're fighting realness. You have an artist on the top 10 on the Billboard, is number one for 3 weeks, and I don't even know him. So who are the people playing his songs? It's a game of numbers. There are bots that play these songs. So, but people, because they know that people feed off of what they see. You want to see
Yes. Yeah.
the preacher that has 65,000 followers. That's the one you should listen to. Then the one that has 100,000 followers, oh, you should kneel down when that one is preaching. The one that has 1 million followers, wow, you should be grateful they even take your email. That's how people are programmed. So we need to, like, it has affected me in that way because people look at those likes they see in front and think those are the number of people that have seen the post, but they don't know impressions. People who have seen it are more than hundreds of thousands of people have seen it. So it's an intentional effort by the website's algorithm to stop me from spreading the information that they've put in their policies that we don't like this. What are those information? When there's NSAS, we don't want people to know there's NSAS. When there's bad things happen to the people, like cops that shooting people, we don't want people to know that. That's the thing, is a war against the truth. But if you're really for the people, as a platform, you should be concerned about the things that affect them. So these are the ways that affected us. Artists have songs. I told you about artists. Everybody wants to go to somebody that has 1 million followers. But how do you have 1 million followers and you post something and I can't even have a reasonable 5,000 people from your 1 million like you? It's a problem. How do you have 10,000 likes on a post and you just have one comment and it's just you and your cousin? I don't understand. 10,000 people was liking this. There must be something right about that post.
So what you're
So
saying now is there's a lot of fake life
there's
on social media, and
that's
uh, yeah.
that's what record labels are capitalizing on right now.
Mm.
Everything
Oh,
is everything is fake. So it's affecting the real ones who are just growing because everybody wants to now go buy those likes just to look that way. Meanwhile, in reality, nobody really knows you, and we're comfortable with it. So I'm not comfortable with stuff like that.
wow. Okay. So in terms of like this competition we're talking about, because what do you have to say about the competition going on social media, especially how it affects artists and relationships amongst you guys and all.
Yeah, social media is good. You just have to use it your own way. The thing a lot of people don't understand is social media is like it's like if you're into IT, it's like an environment. You create an environment. So when you create an environment, you decide, hey, these are the firewalls, these are the processors I want in this environment, these are the users I want. So this is an environment that people have created. Like the digital one. Now we go into that environment and we start living our real lives according to the policies that have been implemented in an environment that is
Mm-hmm.
life. So that's our problem. That's the whole thing. There's competition. Of course, people want to buy likes. I talked about it, comments, followers, there's on comparisons. This person has this person has this car, so I need to buy another bigger car. So by the time I buy it, everybody now says, yeah, this is the one that has the biggest car. You forget that if you're following cars, there will always be a new make every other time, and it has influenced celebrities on social media because everybody wants to only have songs with the guy who has 50,000 or 500,000 followers, not knowing that those things are bought. So materialism, superficiality, all those stuff that don't align with healthy and moral lifestyle, especially as Christians. It's suffocating that directly.
Yeah. And I don't know, you don't feel like you're competing with anybody, right? It doesn't
I don't.
affect your spirituality and everything. You're just doing your thing.
I just look at them like they don't understand what's going on. Look at what's happening in the industry. Mobad is gone. What's his name again? Junior Pope is gone. All these things should be telling us stuff. When things happen, we should look at stuff and be like, what is really going on? I'm not going to say much on that, but even the Bible says, watch and pray. But you see a lot of people
Yeah.
just,
Oh, I know. When I learned about Junior Pope's, I was really thrown away, and what they said. I think the movie location and how they drowned, but it's well.
yeah,
Things happen.
yeah,
I think you people in the industry have to be very prayerful, seriously, because when you're in the industry, when you're out there, like everybody has enemies. That's what I want people to know. Whether you are good or you're bad, you have enemies. And if you're now in the social space, you even have more enemies. And um, a lot of bad things are happening to people out there, and that's why those who don't want to follow God strictly are actually cooking themselves to be, I think it's there's this thing that says the strong that survives, and that's really
yeah,
true.
yeah.
A strong person that survives. So,
But then what we refer to as God is actually the construct of the white man, because at the end of the day, God exists everywhere. Even the Bible agrees with that. So, and the recent trend on how the Bible and Jesus is black, and they never told us about that. That's a big controversy right there. So there's that doubt. People are breaking away from the whole lies that we've been told, and people are going towards the truth because we want to know the truth. Because if the people who gave us this religion just used it as a way of trying to control us, to think if somebody slap you, don't slap them back. Don't worry. If somebody is, the Bible literally has like one explanation for everything that we face as humans. And
what's
sometimes,
the explanation?
for example, they say if somebody slaps you, turn the other cheek.
Mm-hmm. But
That
that's
is
what the Bible says.
that is why Christians get murdered every day in the church. That is why they can behead a pastor and use his head to play ball. That is why. Can you do that to a Muslim? Why can't you do that to a Muslim just on default? Why? What's the reason you can't do that?
But because you shouldn't even do that to anybody, be it Christian or Muslim.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. But is that the reality? That's not the reality. Because Muslims have told you that the violent takes it by force. It is part of their religion that I don't want to go into that. But Christians, this is deliberate thing to just numb us down, to not be able to,
You
have
think the
it.
Bible makes us weak?
That's what I feel is doctrines. It makes us
So
weak. This is something that happened.
right now, so if they slap you as a child of God, you slap back.
I will not slap back, but that might not be because I'm a child of God. I will not have any religious reasons. It might just be a logical reason because I need to understand why I'm slapped in the first place. Because why would somebody slap me?
That's why the Bible also says, when they slap you, turn the other side, and
No, I'm not. I don't have nothing against that, but I'm just telling you that we're literally. This is the Bible. Is the Word of God, right? Why does it have so many versions? Is God the one telling these people to write so many versions of the Bible? Why does the Bible have the right? Somebody owns it, the copyright of it. And why does the Bible support slavery? I'm not against the Bible, but these are the things I'm reading now that I'm beginning to find out, like, oh, slaves. Well, that's why they have different versions of the Bible so that they keep watering it down and taking away the meanings that are. So if you take away the real meaning of something, that means you don't want us to know that we're practicing something else. So I know that God exists. I know this is real, but I feel like what they've given us is not the real thing. It's something that's acceptable by everyone. How do we accommodate these people? How do we accommodate the Philistines? How do we accommodate the sun god worshippers? How do we accommodate every type of anything? Let's put it in here. And that is religion, because they're focused on increase, numbers, expansion. And if you look at it, the Bible is the only book that is written in so many languages.
There's just people
But you don't.
translating the Bible, to help understanding, because if it was written in I might have difficulties trying to read and translate. So I think that's just the job of people translating to help
I don't.
better
So,
spread the message
I
and
don't
everything.
think so.
Let me ask you before we
So, but
continue, because
we have
yeah.
Igbo books that are telling us about chemistry. Can you study chemistry in Igbo? No. Can you study biology in Hausa? No. Can you study introductory technology in Igbo or Yoruba? No. Everything is in English. Now, if you can't speak English, you're a bushman. Yeah.
I
Literally.
think we can study. Why? Because I think chemistry is not just English. There are it has some formulas like that, and I think will confuse people if they translate
No,
or
it
something.
won't confuse
But there
people.
are still
Have,
translations for those courses, like in India, in Arab courses, in Spanish. Yeah, there are translations for those courses. They don't speak English, so there are there are translations as well.
but
Let me leave that now. So now what we're talking is social media influence in relationships and marriages.
okay.
And this relationship is not just boy and girl. We're talking about how it affects your relationship with God, with family,
Yeah.
and if you're married, how it affects your relationship in marriage. I want to read a comment here. Somebody said, I hope you know that Ethiopians has the Bible before white people, and they are the only African country that was never colonized. Wow, I didn't even know that.
No,
Okay.
Emperor Selassie, that's where the whole Rastafarian movement, that's why they get that that's where they get the inspiration from. I know that already. Yes.
Okay. So I have a question for you before we continue, so we can get back to this topic and see how these things affect. Now, I would like to ask: are you married?
Well, I'm not. I'm not married, and this is a good to ask this question for everybody here for the first time. I am not married. I'm single. I am single.
Okay.
I'm not
Uh,
married. No,
Hansome is not married; he's single.
I'm not.
Oh, my wife. Oh.
Please,
Okay.
immediately. No time.
Oh, I should look for wife for you, right?
Please look for. Look,
I have to assess your character first now, so that you don't break my daughter's heart. You know.
no,
Okay. So there's no point asking. But have you ever been married?
no, I've never been married.
Oh, never been married. Okay. 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 And then you want to get married now, Abby?
It's not like now, like always. But
You're ready.
yes, I'm ready. Of course, mentally.
Okay. Can you get married to somebody you met on social media? Let me just ask you that one. You just say like just let me just ask. What is those Siagu? Why are you laughing? Hello, God bless you. Can you get married to a lady you met on social media?
I don't judge people by where I meet them. I judge they think about social media. What do they think social media is?
What do they do in social media, right?
What do they think social media is? I'll judge by that. Do you think social media is your real life? It's just an app. We're not going to post anything about NSAS or anything about Gaza or anything about anything. And you're thinking now that it is a post anything about that. You're thinking because you want to save your page from getting signed. Like they stop me from going live. Because of that, it forms your life, like how you live. It forms your character. That's like, that's not
Okay.
good.
Somebody is asking, Ben Flay is asking, do you want a Nigerian woman or a foreign woman? What do you mean now? He's Nigerian now. They talk him twice.
You see, that's the thing. That's the thing I'm talking about. We're talking about. It's a Nigerian or a foreign. So the Nigerian is the local. So the foreign is the foreign.
Okay, you see I'm now Ben Flay. You see how they answered you now. See how? So we are local or what? Okay. So, but I asked a direct question, like if you meet a good girl on social media, and
What makes her good?
Do you think you can find love from social media? Let me just
Yes,
ask.
I think I can find love because a lot of people really, a lot of good are they're tired of
I think your line
interacting with
is breaking. I don't know.
me.
Yeah, okay, maybe it was her.
Okay,
Yeah, continue. Yeah.
yeah, a lot of people are on social media. Uh, um, so a lot of good people on social media because they've been disappointed by friends. Some of them have been betrayed, so they just stay to themselves. So the only thing they can have access to is their phones. So when they're on their phones, they're not faking anything. A few of them, they're not faking. They just really hi, hello. They can talk to you. They don't see you, so they could be a little. Some of them are more. Some people are realer on social media, as real they are in real life. But some people are creating that impression. All their pictures now using AI to create different things, and people
Yeah.
are when they see you, you're really not what they saw
So,
on social
so if
media.
a girl is using AI to, if a woman is using AI to polish her pictures on social media, you don't think you can, right? That's fake
No,
life.
no, that's not fake life. If you're using AI to polish your image, that's fine. If you recognize that this is just you polishing your pictures and you have some of your real pictures there, that means this is a picture I edited with AI. Look how it looks. That also look at the comments she makes when she posts the picture.
Mm.
And most people make comments that's not even what they're thinking. Because from a PR perspective, I could make a comment that might not be what I'm thinking. That might not be all I know. So it's just a lot of things.
Okay. See, somebody was asked. Unbreakable is asking. He was asking that. He said he's asking because he doesn't know if you're in a foreign land or something. So, but you're in a foreign land now. He's in U.S., right? He's in the U.S.
Okay. I mean, if I find a woman anywhere, it doesn't matter as long as it's a good woman.
As long as
That's
it's a good woman.
yeah.
Okay.
There's no good woman.
So,
Let me say, there's no good woman. There's just you just look for is this. It's like as long as we can understand each other. Let me put it that way. Nobody's better than the other. Because if I say good woman now, that might be a problem.
which one
They'll say
is? You said there are no good women. They are what?
nobody's good perfectly. Some people are, some people nag a lot. Some people stay quiet so much. They don't tell you anything, but they're telling their friends. So it's just, people are different. Yeah. So you can't say there's a good woman. So, but if the bad ones are lesser than the good ones, the good things, and she's working to change them, then you say she's a good woman.
Okay. How do you think social media is influencing relationship and marriages?
Um, it's influencing relationship,
Somebody,
marriages.
sorry, somebody is asking, Kelly Hansome, somebody is asking what's the age range you're looking for in a wife?
The age range. At least
I don't they hustle now. We'll find you wife because this year
you must be.
we'll,
You must
we'll
be.
do wedding for her. Huh?
At least you must be of age. At least you must be over like at least 25. At least
Okay, she has to be from 25. Do you have a range? 25 to what?
25 all the way up to 35.
Okay, 25 to 35. Okay, so
But that doesn't matter.
um,
Meet somebody good and the person is just like, what I'm saying? So the person is 2 years older than you or you're 2 years younger, like older than the person or 3 years. That doesn't matter. That's good.
oh, you don't care. It doesn't matter if you get married to a woman who is a little bit older than you, right?
It doesn't, what is older than me, all that stuff don't matter. Is what you should be wondering, what I'm worried about is that woman, if they offer her $1 million, is she going to do something bad to me? Going to want to take my life? Is she going to want to part with me? That's what matters. No way that or younger. The younger person doesn't matter.
This person is asking, do you want a woman with kids? That's what.
I yeah. I mean, if I meet a woman with kids that loves me, that might be great. But I really don't want a woman with kids because I feel like just to have a connection.
What's happening?
I feel like just to have a connection with their baby's father. Especially when there are several kids, not just one kid. So
They don't arrange your wife for social media. One techo said, my good friend is in the Navy. She's an awesome Christian girl. I will call her out for you.
please call her out, man. Call her out.
Oh,
That
Jesus Christ. You people should stop it now. This people should not confuse me with this thing. Oh, seriously. You were about to answer something about how you think social media influence relationship and marriages, and what do you think? As in, just tell me how do you think it influences them, and then you tell me who do you think it influences more? Is it a woman that is more influenced with the things going on social media, or the man?
Um,
Somebody said, please, I'm interested, ma. I will not get married proposal. Oh.
yeah,
Kelly Hansome, you go get married
if
today.
you're
Oh.
interested, hit me up on celebisland.com. I'm there. That's not a problem. So how I
Somebody
think,
said
mhm.
she's a navy with a pistol. Do you want
Yeah,
somebody?
yeah, pistol. The pistol is just regular in America, as long as she's all right, man. So anyway, let me answer this question. So how social media affects relationships in different ways. There's that pressure from every corner. All my
Mm-hmm.
friends in those bags, at least all my bags are 200K up. And then you're looking at your bag that's 15K and the one that's 45K. And then you're changing your face for your husband. Now you really want to meet up. Oh, even if I don't meet up with the 200K bags, can I have a 70K or 80K? It's still pressure, you know?
Hmm.
So because it's motivated by your need to, or your affinity for meeting up, for living up to a standard that is not even real. The person might have borrowed the bag. The person might, now this affects relationships because you want to be like. So the man is constantly dealing with, in the case of a man and a woman, sometimes a man is constantly dealing with a woman who is not satisfied, who wants to look a certain way, who wants to drive a certain type of car. All my friends have changed cars. All my friends now rub lipstick, so lipstick is a thing now. All my friends wear high heels, so I need more high heels. So they don't care about their children. It's like everybody's wearing short things. Like there are people who are married and have kids that love Arista. That
Hmm.
that's like it influences them. So because what you watch every time begins to influence you when you go out to clothes,
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
get it. So those are the ways it influences social media. And social media, those are the things that they promote for you to see. When you see people not putting on clothes, when you see people regularly having bandanas or no belts on, it begins to influence everybody. Just like when I did Magadon, a lot of people who saw the music of Magadompe and they misunderstood it for fraud.
Oh,
Some people
Maga
took that
don't pay.
yeah,
Okay, that song, right?
some people took that context, but
Do you know that that's your song? I was speaking to somebody and I said, Keleaso is the Yahoo boy. He's the one that sang Maga don't pay. Say they said you were the one that brought Yahoo to Nigeria.
so
I said that's not true.
you
I
see
know
the
I spoken to that guy. He's a nice guy. That's not true.
you see the perspective. So that's what social media has done. Because they even have somewhere on social media that I was arrested by EFCC, but I have never been accosted or arrested by EFCC. So when people who are in China now, for instance, that might never go to Nigeria, or they're like, read it, what do they know of Kelly? They say he was arrested. I don't care whether it was true or not. Why would you be arrested by the countries?
Yeah.
You must have done. So that's an impression. That's how social media makes things look.
But you did
And that's why,
not bring Yahoo to Nigeria without your song, right? Maga don't pay.
no, I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. That's like text. I don't even have.
So you guys have heard now. Unbreakable. Don't you go there. Don't stop. Which one be high value man? Now na they find all of now dating them na eye. Stop. What is wrong with you? Now don't see Kelly now. Now they shoot na shots. Unbreakable. If you say if you try therefore they shoot their shots. You don't see you. All your own now to they insult people.
Yeah,
What's the name?
I'm
Ben
nice to
Fle.
please be nice to women.
No,
Why?
no mind them. You
I'm
see that
very
Unbreakable, his videos are in Ghana. His videos are in Cameroon. All the videos, what he's coming to come and do here, the day women will catch him, I've told him, if you leave US, just carry bodyguards everywhere
you
because
talk about
what they will
unbreakable,
do to you, my hand no deal.
unbreakable or me.
No, Unbreakable is Unbreakable. You see how he's talking to my ladies here now. Ben Flay is asking that, Kelly, do you have an album coming out soon? That's true. Please tell us before I ask my next
Yes,
question.
I have albums. I actually have new songs I've released, and I'm still working on a lot more songs. But a lot of people haven't cared to check it out. So you can go on all platforms. Once you type my name, Kelly Hansome, is gonna come out. And Handsome does have a D. It's Hansome. So you're gonna see new songs. There's I Love You. That's a gospel song. There's Chewbacca. There's Confama. There's a couple new songs and this collaboration I did with T Bunny and Afrolands. It's a beautiful song. Started with Best Friend. There's even a cover for that So song. Is it Fireboy? One of them. There's a couple songs I record, like, I don't record every day like before, but when I have the chance I record. But I think I might be working on something in the gospel line. I might be working on something in the gospel line or something a little more spiritual, if I say that. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that would be awesome. As in, that would be so powerful. That would be so powerful. As in, oh my God, gospel song from you, and that's so powerful. What's your channel's name? Your YouTube channel, right? YouTube. What's
Okay, YouTube channel,
so that
Kelly Hansome TV.
Kelly Handsome TV. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Ben Flay said I'm following right now on Spotify
Yeah,
now.
everybody celebisland.com. That's the new social media. That's why I be all the time, because since they don't want us to breathe over here, I be there all the time. We have like 55,000 people there already. So you need to sign up and join us, celebisland.com.
Oh, oh. That's good. Also, okay, let me just. I know this is not like pertaining this question, but I'll have to ask. Are you signed to any record label
No,
right now?
no, I'm not. I'm by myself. I'm signed to my,
Mm.
But if record labels have the backbone, if they're grounded enough to work with me, that's cool. But I don't want to just. I'm going past just signing a deal, give you a card, give you this, and start running around to do all that. That's not. No, that's not what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. So let me just I know you spoke about how it influences, and with the way you spoke, you made it look like social media influences the woman more, because I didn't hear you say anything about the man. You were like, she wants a Gucci bag, her friends are doing this. So are you trying to say that this social media thing now woman is the influence past? And then I'm trying to accept you. I don't know. Yeah, I'm listening.
No, I think it influences. It's it depends. Men also have that influence because
How do
some
you
men.
think social media influences the man?
Okay, it influences a lot of men in weird ways, like when Obi Kubana's mom's burial happened. A lot of men, that were in groups where I was in, just random groups were there. They were trying to now meet up. Some people now say, I'm trying to change money. Say, okay, fine, let me give. Say, no, 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 not this money. I want bundles, because what we do is bundles now. I don't want to pay and be spraying. I want to just be dropping the bundle. Now you're pressuring yourself, instead of taking and spraying one after the other. You want to go drop the bundles, because that's the new. Everybody's showing that, okay, because people who have money would always create a new standard to say you're lower than me. You're dropping money, but we're dropping. So everybody now wants to meet up. People who've not been paid salary for 3 months, they want to go and drop bundle. So it's a pressure. And when you bundles, you come back, you have kids to feed. The woman can't do this. Maybe she doesn't how much with the money now. She has to keep her hands into her own money to make sure everything is okay. And it's supposed to be your responsibility. Yes, if you had a loss, we would understand when to go spray bundles. And now we don't have the house rent. And now there's pressure. Now the woman has to go to somebody, ask for a favor. Now you get mad. Now you're jumping over the whole house. Now you're calling the man, want him, now the man doesn't want to help no more. And it's like the situation on and on. So everything started from social media, how you felt about something that happened. And now it's about to break your home.
Hmm.
You know.
Okay.
So,
And then let me ask a question. We spoke last week, and we spoke about infidelity in social media and how it's influencing relationships right now and marriage. Officially, Nina, who do you think cheats more on social media?
mm, mm, mm,
I feel like
okay.
the men cheat more.
The men
That's
cheat more.
that's how you
Yes.
feel.
Yes.
Okay, just a feeling. We should just a feeling.
From what I see on social media, I feel like the men cheat more. But
The
It's
son is saying a woman. When I don't feel like our head.
No, no, no. The
but
fact
because the
women cheat
women don't come
more,
out
but I will
screaming,
they cheat more.
Who cheats more? Kelly Hansen, who cheats more?
Everybody knows. You're just asking this question because you're a creator. Everybody in the world knows that women cheat more. We didn't know that before. We
When
didn't
I
know.
don't fit
We
lie.
were,
When I don't fit lie on
we
top of our head.
no, we were thinking what we see is what we get. But when you now go into places like inside the church and now discover the type of people there, you now understand what is going on and be like, okay. Women keep their next 3 boyfriends very close to them. They're always very close. Women have. By the way, what is even cheating when you can like cheating when you can just follow back the person that wants to cheat with you? People are already talking. Yeah. So what is cheating? Women have thousands of people emailing them every day. I love you. What's going on? Let me
Mama,
about.
a
And once
married
one,
man should be ashamed of himself that his wife is cheating on him.
no, I don't have a wife. As God will have it, I don't have a wife. Yes.
How can you say as God will have it?
God will have it. Yes, I don't have a wife. And
So if you're not a wife, how do you say there are no good women out there?
Oh, I'm not saying they're not good
No,
women.
he didn't say
I'm
that.
saying that all the friends that are my age mates that have married and had kids, all of them have high blood pressure, and I buy medicine for them. Yeah, all.
And you think that women is giving them high blood pressure?
What is it? The ones that are not married don't have. The ones that might have. So there's only one in common.
So how about the ones that their parents have a high blood pressure and you know some are genetic and they got it from their parents? You don't talk about that. Their wives are the one giving them high blood pressure.
Yes. Everybody knows that.
That's what you think.
Wait, Kelly Hansome say yes. Wait,
They will not, if you call them,
God
they
will
will,
forgive.
even if you
God will
call
forgive
them,
me.
but
You are not even
we know that.
married here to. You are here talking
Wait,
about.
wait,
No,
wait. No, wait.
that's
Let me
the.
just react.
I'm, I,
Wait, Kelly
I,
Hansome.
I've experienced what a relationship is like.
Oh,
In
Jesus
fact,
Christ.
yeah,
Wait. First of all, Kelly Hansome
from
say
relationship you can tell what marriage is like. See, relationship
That's not true.
from
Nah,
a relationship
it's two different
you
things.
can
Two
tell.
different things.
Yeah, they're two different things, two different levels of contact. But from a relationship, you can tell. Like if this is a relationship, if you date for a relationship, your girlfriend slap you. I don't like that slap you. Just know that if you continue with that marriage, just wash your cheek every day. Wait, because your is going to be a lot more slaps. That
he'll be slapping you more.
yeah.
So,
Sometimes people also change. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes people change and just sometimes it's present, sometimes it's situational. Conditional. She was on her period. She was cranky on that day, and you did a thing. Maybe you lied on her. Yeah. But we men, see, if men come back from work, some men when they come back from work, they sit in their car, talk to me first. Go inside the house. Don't worry. Let me just finish here because
wait.
and
Wait.
if
You
if
see
I
some men, if they come back from work, they'll first sit down
and
for their car.
I used to always see them, being young. I say, this man, this is mature man, the man that don't talk. So how are you? I'm fine. I'm fine.
Any man that
Also,
stays in the car is a troublemaker. He cannot face his wife. You don't create mess in the morning. You don't run, go work. So it is not the woman's turn now to attack him now. He sit down for car.
You see,
You know if he facing wife.
no. Not be saying no be facing wife. The matter
You
we
know,
don't.
he's reasoning what is going to happen when he
As
goes inside first.
he has caused trouble in the morning before leaving the house. And
okay.
then the woman is waiting for him to come back and
So
finish what he has started.
instead
Omar
of you,
said women to relax in the car.
yeah,
Of course,
no, they are the originators now. I was talking about the scenario. We were talking about the people that start.
anybody who is not
Oh,
married can
that
sit down and talk about married people,
they are the
how
ones.
their marriages are bad. If you are
See,
not married, I don't think you have a right
No,
to say women are this, women
I
are that. You have to be
officially
No, no,
honest.
no, no.
say
now.
relationships. Why I'm here.
Good
Relationships.
afternoon,
Um,
everybody.
Good afternoon.
Hi, good day. So what I'm trying to make sense of this. So calm down. Let me just process what he's saying so that I can know what to really say. First of all, the question was how does social media influence relationship? And you told us who does it influence more? You said the woman or both parties. And then I asked on social media because one of the highest thing now is infidelity on social media. Every man wants to inbox people, and every woman wants to inbox somebody. And relationship isn't marriage. And then um, um, you said I asked who is cheating more on social media. I say he says it's women. And women here are saying that it is the men that are cheating more. And you said most women get a lot of, messages from various people. And that one is true. A man cannot send a text message to 50 women at
A man
one time. At
does
least
not
it
have
will be like one.
a man does not
What?
a man does not have boobs. A man does not
A
have
man does not have what?
boobs.
Okay.
A man does not have cock. A man don't have something that can entice you while you're looking at him more than women do.
Okay.
Yeah. So, of course, they're natural DM to want to talk, even if you hate her, just to talk. It's there.
Mm. Okay, Mama, you don't consider, Mama, what do you consider as cheating? Okay, no, hold on. I'm still coming. What I consider as this cheating is like, probably you're in a relationship, or you're married, and what you do on social media is dating. Somebody go test you. Married men, most married men now, they don't go to bars again or drive on the road to talk to girls. They just, see one girl now where they follow them or they are following or something, and the picture is fine. They have started DMing this person. Oh, before you know it now, baby, oh yeah, meet me here. That's what before you know it. Because so many marriages are breaking, and that's why men are hiding their phones. You
So
understand?
women
Most men are
are
hiding.
not
Women don't hide their phones. It's men that hide their phones. So
really. Yeah, I don't have my.
you don't hide your phones.
Yeah, so
Ah,
because there's nothing in my phone. I actually
okay.
read. I actually read out if I had a couple, if I had a woman, I would actually read messages that people are sending me. Hi, can I do this? And I'm not the one asking them to send me. This is just something how this person feels for this image. I'm more of a Kelly Handsome is not Kelechi. This is Kelechi. Kelly Handsome is a musician. He has to act a certain way when he goes out. He has to do. That's cool. This is real life. You,
Somebody say women hide past men.
women,
I'll not believe you.
they have everything about them.
Everything about them is what?
Before I knew that there was a screen that if you put on your phone, if you look this way, you will not be able to see what they're typing. It's right.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you say women cheat more, I will ask like I asked last week, who are they cheating with, goat or ram? Who are the people that inbox them? Because we are leaving the core essence of this whole thing and then we are jumping to numbers, who cheats more. I cannot cheat with myself unless somebody gets me involved or unless I get myself involved in it. So it is not a matter of competition. We're living in a society that is very unhealthy right now. And if we don't say the real truth and the fact of what we are seeing and experiencing, we will continue to go in circles with this who cheats more, who doesn't cheat more, who does what, who doesn't do what. So the issue where I'm coming from is why are people going out of their marriages to do what they're doing? What's the reason? Why is it happening like that? Is there something backing them up? Is there something they benefit outside, or is there something they're losing inside? That's what we should be dealing with, not numbers of who is cheating and who is not cheating. Because I cannot cheat with myself. Somebody has to be in it with me
It's just a
for you to
question.
classify it as cheating. No, I'm just saying it because we are saying women cheat more, men cheat more. Women cheat more with who? Men cheat more with who?
With men who
That's where I'm coming
cheat,
from.
that's it. But this is the thing:
Let me,
if your car breaks down on that road, right, you wouldn't have to stand for more than 5 seconds to just look at the car.
No, it's that's
But
that's
if
the
my car
element that comes
stops,
with being a woman.
they're not stopping to help me. You can try it
That's what I'm
on any.
saying. No, it's a
So
known fact.
that
I agree
that
with you.
alone should tell you. So you get 10 times more temptation than I would get, or maybe 100 even.
There you go.
So
Now that's a better way to put it.
so so I mean, what's going on when you get all these temptations and you're talking to all these people and you know that this guy, anytime I see this guy, he's going to kiss me. Anytime I see this guy, he's going to get a fantasy.
Now that's
But
what we should
just
be talking
keep him
about.
now,
How do we now help?
and just
Becky.
go like,
Becky said, I think having everybody is just echoing. I don't know. Becky said, when a man is at home watching his phone, looking at girls shaking their bum and exposing their body, he's also cheating. Kelly, is that cheating?
it's not cheating if it's somebody who's following me. If they post anything I don't like, I'm gonna take it away. And if my wife sees my phone and she really sees something that she feels is not nice, she can really just freaking hide it or like unfollow it. I don't like what this person is posting, and she just follows it. I'm not gonna follow the person back. If you ask me, my wife says she doesn't like what you posted, you'll be like, oh, but I didn't wear something good. But it doesn't matter. That's my wife. You will not. I'm not gonna argue with you in the house. You're not the one I'm with here. You're not relevant to what's going on here. So what you put on is not nice to my wife. And if she doesn't remove it and post the next one you're planning to post, She might think that I'm looking at it, we're having something, and I'm praying for that. So, you know, it's simple. It's just the peace pump. There's no one to argue about it. It's simple.
Okay, there's something you said earlier that I'd like you to throw more light in. I would like to revisit what you had said. You said that most men that are married have hypertension. All your friends that are married have hypertension.
But no, I didn't say the one. There's some that particular friend. No, that this
I'm
one.
not. I don't know. It's breaking. Okay, Messi. Let me take you guys up. I need to hear him. I think it's echoing from all sides.
Okay.
But you can request me like
No,
after
we
some
can mute.
minutes.
We cannot
Okay.
mute. That's
Okay, I can mute them, right?
everybody. No, I don't know if you can mute all of us, but
Okay.
I don't know.
I can mute myself.
Yeah, I allow them to mute themselves so they can
Okay,
mute.
mute yourself. Let me see. Okay, Nenatu, please mute yourself. Let me hear him. You said most men that are married, because you started by saying that as God will have it,
Yes,
you don't have a wife. As God will have it.
yes, that's good.
And that because most of your friends who are married have hypertension and you're the one buying them drugs.
Most people, no, not that I'm the one. Then
Like,
I've
yeah,
had, of course, people do things for their friends. Of course,
yes,
because
yeah.
help me get
And
this.
you know they are taking BP medications.
Yeah, I know some of them I know a little bit of what's going on, even though I don't know details. It's
Mm-hmm.
like the same social media pressure. It's just like sometimes women is like it's part of their cycle. Sometimes they just want trouble. Trouble is like a part of. Sometimes they just want argument. Like sometimes, and it might not be general, but people who get married, there's like conflict that they don't talk about. So, and some of these people are people who don't talk. We don't let them to allow people
Mm-hmm.
number. So there are people that I wouldn't say, oh, maybe you're trying to start up an argument or any type of thing like that. But this guy is going through so much inside. He doesn't talk about it. Some of them, your boss is dropping a woman off from work. You know, your boss is dropping you off at work, or it's just so many situations that are funny, but it's not funny with them. So I don't know what could be a better solution.
Nena, please add me again.
Yeah,
I was trying to mute you guys. I don't know what
yeah,
I did.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
But
listening.
yeah, so it's a lot of pressure basically going on. Like a lot of them are not because they're tensed up most of the time because there's pressure from the women and there's pressure from the man who used to provide before to make sure that maybe things never ever go apart. Because a lot of men that are married know some people that know that this woman is only here because of this money and things are okay. The moment things are not okay as they used to, you'll be like, is this the person I met? Is this who I know? So
You
that's why
think that most women are stressing their husbands, but you know that
most
the husbands too sometimes can be. Nobody just stay and stresses each other. Maybe the man too. Sometimes those men are not doing the right things,
men,
and then the woman talks and they say, "Oh, you're giving me high BP because you're talking."
no, yes, there are situations like that, but I don't think it's the talking with women. I think it's how they talk.
Okay, which is a good point.
Immediately you've done something wrong as a man, I should talk to you any type of way. I should remind you for some people that I was the one that made this possible and that possible. I should tell you, and maybe you're forgetting. Let me remind you that, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
don't believe in such things. I believe I've made mistakes where I communicated wrongly and it was taken wrongly. So I believe in communicating like effectively. Basically, if a woman wants to ask you for a car, let's say you guys have a Bentley and a Mercedes, and you wanted to use the Bentley to somewhere. This has actually happened before. She came out rude about it. Since we bought this car, we're one in this house. You've been driving it by yourself. I can't even drive it one day. So every time the Bentley comes off,
Somebody say Kelly is just afraid of heartbreaks, and Kelly does not have strength. To let me tell some of you. I'm beginning to see some comments here. Kelly Hansome is a very nice person, but I don't know how he lived his past, if he was a playboy or something. But this gentleman that I'm seeing now he's just speaking his fear because he's not married. And you guys should understand that not being married and most of his friends are married, there are probably some things that these people kind of talk and say that's why I'll tell you, sometimes don't listen to married people when they start telling you their marital problem, because you become scared of getting married yourself. Because
no,
even as a woman, if most women start sharing their own marital
Yeah,
problems to
I
other
know,
women. They will be
I
so
know
scared though
exactly. I
to
know
get married.
some
Marriage is
men.
stressful to so many people,
It
and
is.
and that's why we have to. I think if I have to share memories about marriage, I'll share you the good ones and also tell you how to handle the other type so that you don't get too scared. So I'm seeing from what you're saying now, you're a little bit, scared. Like
Yeah.
you don't want to have, you don't want to, Kelly does not want stress. And I want to use the opportunity
Well,
to also tell you
I,
guys that he's a giver. Kelly's a very good person. Do you know that when I met him, okay, I should not talk, Abi.
please. Let's keep
So no, he's a very nice person. Seriously, he's an incredible giver and helper. He tries to look for ways to promote people, and that's a very good virtue that you see in somebody, like somebody who sees you and they're trying to help you, tell you how you can grow, tell you how you can do things better. I know one of the first things he said, Mama, this your logo, it looks like 1960 logo. I said, which one is 1960 now? Jesus, when they even born me? He now helped me. He kind of said, okay, I'm going to rebrand the logo for you. I'm going to do it. And he rebranded my logo and even the flyers. So he's an incredible person. So to those women here, just know that Kelly is a good guy, Sha, and that's why we are working. He's just picking out his fears, which even myself, I'm just going to tell you say I know say marriage be like that. Maybe I will not even marry myself, but just stay my own because sometimes you just have headache. We women too have headaches from men that they talk one thing 10 times, maybe you like, okay, make we do this one like this, and that man always wants to do it like this. So men too, they are giving women hypertension in
yes,
marriage.
and some men,
So many
some men,
women are going through a lot in
yeah,
marriage too. It's not just about the men. And so many men now, this social media don't spoil them. This is how they are. I'm telling you now, like I was telling you, men they don't need to go to the beer parlor again to, to
somebody said a woman needs a husband, not a promoter.
he can be a good business partner, but he's the wrong goes. No, sorry, that's not true now. God bless
Man,
you. That's not true.
this is
Okay,
fun.
so a lot of men those days, I'm telling you, the
Mhm.
higher percentage of divorce that we have today is caused by either the man's decision or what the man is doing. And wait, so we need to talk with Papa because Mama must be deceiving people. Stop it, Befe, stop. So a higher percentage of divorce we have is actually caused by either the man's attitude or things that could not be changed in marriage. And not the woman. I'm telling you the truth. Women don't nag. Women only complain on attitudes that they think is intolerable in the marriage. And that's why I want men to do better.
Just see,
And and you say?
don't mean it.
Yes, no, women. No, that's the truth.
Hmm.
See, just go and check divorce rates. Check why they divorce. Is the men. And one of the highest this thing there is infidelity. And I was thinking it's a lie until I started seeing comments. Today I posted a video and one somebody, Achima Watsu, commented and said, I don't mind giving the woman, let her not work, I'll give her all the money, as long as she does not police my manhood. You say you understand that kind of thing. So
No,
now you feel like you have the right to go around, but she does not have. Do unto others what you want them to do for yourself. That's what a worldly person will say. But biblically, the Bible does not, say we should do all that. So I think social media is badly influencing men, in
yeah,
marriages because that's where they do their hookup now. I'm not saying that women don't do bad things, though. I'm not saying that women are not, doing their own, but I think that the men are moved by what they see. Women are not moved by a man's six pack. Your six pack no concern woman, no concern me. But a man is moved by a woman's butt, a woman's appearance, and that's why every woman now is following the trend of enhancing their body. What are they doing it for? It's for the men. Because if you're not, you understand, men are on DMs every day. Now the one we get fine shape, now they invite go Dubai.
so the
So
wife go and have fine shape too.
you say?
You can. The wives cannot go and have fine shape or dress good at least to impress their husband. Must they dress like, is there a particular way a wife should dress?
No, there's no
Because a lot of
particular
women, when
way.
they are home, they don't even try. It's only when one guy comes from somewhere, one of my friends that come then and I'll dress. Or when you go, you're supposed to look good every day in the house, whether you're chilling out there, you're supposed to look fresh and good.
Women, are you
Because now
to what he's saying. He's a man, and he's giving some points.
you're now
So,
so you're supposed to. Some women, they just wear, when they're in the house, they wear the clothes that has been like 1965. That's the one they want to wear. They don't care about like looks. They don't care about like, how they look. You only want to make sure there's no oil on your face when you're going outside. You can make sure there's no oil on your face in the house so you look nice and good.
so that so that your husband can see,
Yeah,
and be attracted every
yeah,
time.
because the relationships that I see where the wives are always dressing good, looking nice, even when they're in the house, I see that the man is happy here. He wants to go home earlier. Like, oh, my wife's calling me. Like, it's more like I hear wife more. And it's like there's something synonymous. Like, anytime you see her, if she's coming outside to come and embrace the husband, or she invites us to come and eat out or whatever, there's always a look to it. She's always on point. I don't mean rubbing lipstick or anything. Just there's always a preparation. Like I'm not going to look how I look in my bedroom.
Okay, so wives, please, you heard a guy saying that even if you're married, one of the way, because whether you like it or not, your husbands are, following some of these, women, or they're probably seeing what they are doing, and you as a wife, please make sure you up your game. It's not like we're just talking; just up your game. You may not necessarily have to look like, how you were before you got married. And men too, I'm just going to say this, you have to tolerate the woman and the changes that comes with aging and childbearing. You don't think you can get married to somebody, I don't born 4 pikin like me, I don't born 4 children now, and you want me to go and look like I was those days before I got married to you. No, come on. You have to tolerate the woman. That's why you have to love her at all time, unconditionally. The looks and all is just lost. You understand? Yes, I understand. Appearance, sometimes you can help, like, oh, this babe, this is how I want you to look like. But you see that body you're going to go and look on social media, and those girls, they never born children. Most of them now, they're using to enhance the body and everything. And then you're lustfully following them and hurting your wife, and you're always on their DM. I know so many men that would fly girls, to other states and countries, and their wife is there. Maybe the one came to my life which day and was crying that her husband flied another girl to Scotland and everything, and he has a beautiful wife at home. She don't born 2 children give you. This is a woman that was beautiful. So attitude, men need to change their behavior too.
Polygamous by creation.
You say men are what?
It looks like men are polygamous by creation. Me personally, I've seen people who are very good and they're very proud of their wives, but they sleep with multiple women, or they have like these 2 other girlfriends that are always like this girl and this girl. Some of them have maintained those steady partners maybe until the girl marries, then they now stop seeing them together. So, and some also are reckless. Like, it's every time they leave the house, is other one extra new woman wants. So by the time you come to an event, there's like over 5 people. You slept with everybody here, and you still came with your wife. And those ones that sleep around are the ones that are always wearing to match dress with their wife and sitting together. And they're always very scared. Once any guy comes around, they're very protective of their wife, but they're sleeping with other people's wives.
So is that a good thing? That's not a good thing now.
It's not a good thing. If I don't want to say that men just people, because people are going to eat me up right now. But what I'm saying, I don't know, whatever you're doing, just know that married people are off limits. You can go be with like single people, or be with your wife, regardless. Or I don't know.
So you say a married man can cheat with a single girl, but don't cheat with a married man?
Legalize
a woman?
I don't know if they should legalize polygamy.
Okay.
I don't know if they should legalize it, but it's a problem. So some women have I know also some women that have figured out they're the ones that actually arrange these girls for their husbands. And I've asked some of them, I'm like, what, are you not afraid that what's going to happen? They say, oh no, this is correct. I know her. At least anything happens, if she gets pregnant or anything happens, she's not going to embarrass me to go have the baby or whatever. So I put people I can control.
Wow.
So in a way, she made sense. I'm like, I'm trying to save my marriage by putting someone in the house who's walking around with short skirts, because I know that they're doing something, but I'm pretending like I don't know.
Oh,
now,
put a girl like a house girl, and you know that the husband is sleeping with her.
Come back, but the girl is a loyal person to the woman. I've seen situations like that. So when I ask the woman, she's like, it's better I know that he's coming back. If he's coming back, he'll rush to come back quickly before I come or whatever, so he can have some interaction with the house guy. It's not like they do it all the time, but she knows something. But that house guy is loyal to the man. She say, I prefer this thing to come into the house and be protected than to go there and they say he's with somebody in one bar. I don't know who those girls are. I don't know.
Like this war
So
don't
that's been
for a finish.
something. So she was now telling me about, like, some STD,
Wow.
something that happened, that she said, okay, you know what, because of that, she brought somebody, went to do tests for her and put her in the house. So it's like, if anything is happening, he's here. So she should dress good and everything. So basically, it's like arranging an extra person that is just there.
In form of a house girl, you know that something is happening.
Or
Your
like,
husband is coming home early now just to be with her first before you.
Wow. I'm not legalizing that, or I'm not making that good. I'm just telling you that was the story, the use case. I'm using it as a use case situation.
Okay.
So while it was not wise to me, or I didn't understand it, but that was the situation. And she had a pretty stable marriage. They were okay. Everything was nice. And of course, they treated the house girl nice. They bought things for her. She was okay, blah, blah, blah. And when she married, they also brought another one. But she would say, oh, that other second one is not as loyal as the first one. Her eyes are wonka. I want to change her. I want to get some. Well, this has been a strategy. You know what I'm saying? So how do we now judge such a woman that wants to keep her home happy and she's taking these measures just to do that?
So to keep your home happy, now you have to get an extra woman for your
I
husband.
didn't say that.
Wow.
I just this case.
Yeah, that's what she did. Ben Flay said the sad truth is men cheat and stay married. Women cheat and leave the marriage.
Well, I know people that I know men that their wives have cheated. I don't know the detail of the cheating, but just hearing stories that cheated, and we were sure that there was a time she did it and they forgave the woman. But trust me, the woman has really, really changed. Man was more into the way the man handled it. She did something bad and she knew that, oh, I'm finished. But the man handled it by not letting anybody know and just handle it. So I guess it just made her change. Even though me personally, I don't believe she has changed. She might be looking for a better opportunity. But at the end of the day, I think it's high time we all accept that we just all can't be with one person for 500 years. That's true that all of us don't want to accept. The men are struggling with it. The women have been numbed down with it, with religion. Oh,
you can't be with one person for 500 years.
You cannot. Are you going to be with one man for 75? People have done that. But considering yourself as a human being who has organs, who has a body, is that something really easy to do?
Good afternoon, Mama.
You can be with one man and one woman forever once you get married now.
Yes.
Okay,
Mama,
let me ask you a direct question. God bless you, Unbreakable. I'm going to ask you a direct question now because I know you've been talking for others. Kelly Hansome, if you're married, will you cheat on your wife? Or you stay faithful forever?
Why will I cheat on my wife? Because, well, what is cheating? You see that thing? Some women that I've met don't think sleeping outside is cheating. Just say, don't bring it to me. I don't want to hear. I'm good. Don't ever. I don't want any competition. Somebody start arguing. Don't bring any baby to me. If you do that, that is the end. We're gonna. And I've known people that say that nothing like any baby. I see with any woman, I'll break her head. I'll break. So everything depends. But for me personally, for you to go and marry one woman at the end of the world, I don't understand. Like marriage is really it's not about love. It's about so many things. It's about what people think is love. Is not what love is. Marriage is about reality, being realistic. That's what it is. Let me say.
Mama, first off, I want to
Somebody
give...
said yes or no. Just tell us yes or no. You'll be the most faithful husband.
Why would I cheat on my wife? Because the reason I loved her in the first place, because I love her, right? Yeah. So there are so many viral diseases that we don't even know the name right now. So I don't want to be one of those people that the story of people. No, that's not a good thing. Moreover,
Mama, I want to give props to my brother Kelly Hansome. Shout out to Imo State. Thank you for everything you've done for us. You were part of my childhood.
Thank you so much.
I'm a big fan. I know Momsi and your brother and your sister personally.
Oh, wow.
And I'm also aware that you're related to Israel with a foot area. So shout out. I'm a huge fan.
Thank you so
much. Mama, that being said, you heard the man. He said that if he's going to get married within the age of 25 and 35, he never said 40, you know what I mean? So I'm glad he said that. And I believe everything he's saying is right. I support him 100%. And I don't like the fact that the women in the platform, The women on the platform are like, attacking his personality, he's speaking his truth and his peace. And if you don't like it, it's your business. That man have said what he said, and you guys should stop attacking, the man. Because if I remember vividly, when he came up on the panel, ladies were shooting their shot. Multiple
Yeah.
ladies were shooting their shot. You know what I mean? Some said I have a pace too. I'm in the Navy. Some was even saying that, oh, I'm in Nigeria, I'm in Lagos. This man is a high value man, well-known man, well acknowledged, and his background is beautiful and great. I'm telling you, you understand? So why won't he take his time to pick the woman he chooses to spend the rest of his life with? With the rate of how women are misbehaving on social media, why would he rush into an ungraduating institution? Marriage is you cannot graduate from it. Do you want look at this man is still
It's,
looking the way he was looking years ago, fresh, and he's looking young. Edges, everything fresh. You want that when he gets married now, Kelly Hansome will come and start looking depressed. He will no longer be Kelly Hansome. He will not be. He will
You don't have sense.
not be Kelly Wawa. You understand?
see,
So please, women, leave the young man alone. Let him live his life. You understand? Yes, that's why I'm here.
Kelly
People should start shooting.
Hansome will be fresher when he gets married. He will look more handsome than this one.
It's not the vampires that we have today, Mama.
Probably.
Leave this man.
Yeah.
This man is doing well. His mindset is great. Look at the way he speaks, his ideas and everything. Before you go and marry catastrophe, and you
Kelly
will not.
Hansome will see how gentleman Kelly Hansome.
Yes,
You see how you are shouting. Just to
yes.
say that if there's someone who choose husband now, if son never marry, now Kelly Hansome will choose, not be you.
There
So
was-
you're
there was-
shouting.
There was
Him
time
is passing his point. Just see him.
Mr. Kelly, I identified to be a woman. Exactly. So just I will take care of you.
Somebody said we love him. Adana, you love Unbreakable the way he is.
Thank you.
Unbreakable Adana that
I
has been
identify
causing
to
trouble
be a
everywhere.
woman. My pronouns are she, her, and they.
Unbreakable, I didn't know you have fans, so Jesus Christ.
I have lots of fans now. My brother, take your time, sir. With all due respect, you're an icon, and I respect you, and I still love your music to this day. I play it all the time. Please don't. Marriage is not something. I'm not giving you advice. You're older than me. Don't let
We
these
like
females.
Diana said, I mean Kelly. I should not be this with Kelly.
No, somebody said before any man should get married to a woman 30 years old, you should understand that at the age of 30, 90% of the female fertility eggs are gone. Is that true?
Okay, let me read it. Emeka said, before any man would consider getting married to a 30-year-old woman, they should understand that at the age of 30, 90% of the female fertility eggs are gone. That's not true. Is this same Emeka that said that he can give a woman money, but the woman should not police his this thing? So he wants to be. I wanted to address that your comment, but I will address it later.
No.
I don't know if you're married. This is Emeka a troublemaker. I don't know. The men we are getting married to these days,
Is
God
that
will
the
help us.
is that the one?
Somebody, Becky, was asking you Unbreakable a very direct question, that whether you cheated when you were married.
No.
You see, so all these things Unbreakable says is a very good and faithful husband, though.
No, I was. You see, this is the thing, right? When you get married to a woman, you typically eliminate other women, right? And that was what I did. And I'm saying it. I'm putting it live. This is what women do. They go hunting for shit you are not doing. Sorry for using that word. They start looking for faults so that when things go sour, they have something to blame. And it happens in marriages. Instead of the woman to enjoy that marriage and make that marriage flourish, they start looking for blame. And by you pushing that agenda, the man ends up doing exactly what you accuse him of doing. There's a saying that says, I'd rather commit the crime and say sorry later. So if you keep pushing a man and accusing a man of something that he ain't doing, that man will end up doing it.
No, I don't act. So if somebody says you're a thief, you end up going to rob.
That's not the point. That's not what I'm saying. Now, let's say, for example, right, somebody accuses you of stealing, right, and you get judged for that. You go to jail for stealing. You did not commit the crime, right? You did not steal. And at the end of the day, you were convicted of that crime. What happens?
You come out and steal.
I go rob the whole nation. The whole nation. I swear to God. Hey! What for you, Mama? Mama, what you talk for you now?
So I used to be that. I used to be.
I don't see. I don't see.
Please,
Today, I
I
don't say
want
if you
to
marry you.
I
The
want
way
to
you are now, the
clarify what
things
I
you're
said.
saying. I just miss I'm
Mama,
picking
I'm
you.
being, why would I
Right.
commit? Why would I serve time for a crime I did not commit? And after serving time, people now assume that I'm a thief, right? I might as well go and steal. You know, it's the thing, because nowadays women don't like nice men finish last. Women don't like nice men. So what is the point? If you Google it as a nice man, it means you know you are a fool. You are a mugu.
That's not true. Somebody waiting T blog, T Pepper Ronnie blog. She said, "Women, be aware of hospice husbands.
Mama,
That's the new thing in town. That wants to be serious when they are getting old, and that's the truth. So most men, when they are young, they will deal with you.
Mama,
What
it's
they will
it's
do to
vice
you,
versa.
then when
Mama,
they are
it's
now
vice
getting old,
versa.
that's when they will now start coming down.
Mama, it's vice versa. Are you getting me?
Women with kids, women who want kids, the sooner, waiting 90% of eggs gone by. Okay, Emeka is trying to show me that. I'll also look that out, but women at 30 can still get married and have kids. I had my kids
I
too after
didn't
30.
say
So,
I didn't say they won't
Oh,
have kids.
say he's
The
90%
issue is
of
that
good
the
eggs.
older they get at 30, 90% of their eggs are gone. At
okay,
35 years, female will encounter what is called there is a kind of pregnancy that that lead to maybe miscarriages at the age of 30, right?
okay.
That is why if you watch today, they give birth through this there's how they give birth now. I've forgotten what it's called. Then at the age of 40, there is something called perimenopause. Women encounter perimenopause at the age of 40. Then at the age of 45, they hit menopause. That is biological fact.
So now you're trying to say that we should not get married to women that are 30?
Marry early. Like for my brother, Kelly Hansome, there is no point even getting married to a woman that is up to 30 years because
That's not true. Kelly
I'm telling
Hanson,
you,
please don't
I'm
listen to
telling
this
you.
man. Kelly Hanson,
Mama.
you see this guy, I've been seeing his comment, he's a very troublesome person. Today I'm accepting him. Why? Hold on, I want to ask you a question. I saw your comment. You said something that I can give the woman all the money, but she should not police my this thing. So why
Exactly.
should she not police it? Is it your own? Is it not her own?
No. I've come to realize this dick policing. That's what I call it. This monogamy. It causes a lot of problem. It has never worked. It has not even worked in the Western society. There is no Western society you go now and show me where they are having a successful marriage. Those white men that created those cheating and expect men to settle with one woman for the rest of their life, they can't even do it themselves. And discussing a lot of problems. That is why I said I am ready to provide 100% as long as the person does not police my dick. And I know it's strange to hear, I know, but the issue is that this monogamy has not worked for even the white
So it
men.
means that you get
It's not working.
married and you'll be sleeping around. Is that what you're saying? They should not
But
police
who
your
told
this
us that? I want to know my own. Who told us that we have to marry one wife? I want to
Oyibo
know, just for the
It's in the
record. Who
people,
told?
Oyibo people.
Stop it. It's not like who told us. That's what the Bible tells you.
Who wrote the
Don't
Bible?
Oyibo
you
writes
marry
Bible.
one wife for yourselves.
So who wrote the?
Don't divorce. I've been saying all those things.
Mama.
I've been quoting all those things before.
Mama.
See, let me just advise
Mama.
you people. All these men here, God will help you people. Who you see this
It,
Emeka. So, what country are you, Emeka? US or where?
I'm in
You're in
Poland.
Poland. Are you married?
I have multiple women.
Selfish.
You have, what do you
Man,
mean?
this comment
Yes.
section is going on.
What do you mean that you have multiple?
I have multiple women.
What do you mean by you have multiple women?
I'm truthful to myself. I don't lie to myself, and and any woman that comes to my life, I don't want to make the promises that I know that is impossible, because these promises, no one is fulfilling it. All these men are lying. There is no single man in Nigeria that is successful that have one woman. Be you pastor, I don't care who you are. They are all lying. They are all lying. So all these promises are lies. So I've grown to the point that I don't want to be having all these difficulties with my woman or my women. So I'm always very straightforward and honest with them. And I know that I'm not doing it for free. It will cost me something. I will bring provision to the table, and I'll tell you, see, come, if you want to join me, I'll provide for you. I'll make your life easy. But please, what I will not promise you is that I will never sleep with any other woman. I don't make such promises.
Yeah, but that's but
Are you a
marriage,
Christian?
you know, you don't have to make the commitment.
I'm not a practicing Christian. Like,
Okay,
I think that's the
that's
in
problem.
fact, to be
You
honest,
need
I'm
to
not a
inbox
Christian.
me.
yeah. You can also find somebody else that's not a practicing Christian too, and you people can.
I'm not a
just,
Christian, but I was born in a Christian home. My mother owns a church, actually.
Can you
Even.
imagine?
So,
You see, it's only the people that have anointing on top of their head that has this. That's the people that the devil is interested in.
so
no, the
I'm
devil.
telling
I'm
you.
saying the truth. I'm saying the truth. How can you say a man that is a man that said the people that the devil are controlling are those ones that are lying to their women? But to me, the devil is not controlling me. I'm living my. I try as much as I can to say the truth at like regards to issues like this, like, because do you know why? I see the problem. I have a lot of friends. I see the problem they're having with their women. Every time it's cheating. I check your phone, your social media every day. They used to have that problem. So I don't want to have that kind of problem. I rather be single, and so that I will be free to do what I want, than telling all those cheap lies. Because
Wait, let me ask. Somebody is asking on the comment section, that would you allow your own woman to do what you are doing to her like that?
See, let's be honest. There is a lot of difference between man and woman. Our body does not work the same. I know for women want, if a woman loves and respects a man, other men are invisible to her. If a woman
So if you love and
respect
respect a
a
woman,
man,
why are other women not invisible to you?
no, if a man love and respect a woman, he will provide for her. It's like
But not stay
men and
faithful.
women. Okay, see, men and women show love differently. You understand? Men and women show they love their men by being sexually exclusive to their men. Men show they love their women by providing and protecting them. We show ours. So men don't show love through maybe emotional feeling or with their dick. A man can love his wife. A man will go into a burning building for his wife, but still fuck another girl.
Unbreakable, please come down. Let me bring Mercy here. This guy is my. I want to bring Mercy on top. Come down. Let me bring Mercy to come and help me talk to him, because he's
Unbreakable. Waiting at the talk now, lie.
Don't be live, my brother. Don't be live.
He's bed of a feather now. Why would
Reply
you
your
not say your life?
DM.
People
I
are
send you
even
DM. I better
Emeka
reply.
Jesus, I can't even believe that people are supporting you.
Can I say something?
God, wait so Maybach or what said Maybach said Emeka is 100% correct. So many people are supporting you. How can you people supporting this kind of ideology about life? With the way things are going, if you don't read your Bible, Emeka, I need to talk to you after this thing.
About Bible, Mama, the kind of marriage you're prescribing is not working. These men are lying. I'm here telling you. I'm not even saying it for myself. Don't worry about myself. Maybe I'm stupid, I'm useless. Yes, I will agree. But I am telling you that kind of marriage, monogamy, it doesn't even work in the West. You live in the United States. Both of us know that these white men are not getting married again.
Yeah,
we know that
women love lies. They love that.
Yes, they love lies. So these men keep feeding them the lie, and the more they keep lying, they are getting into trouble with their women. And here, it's not even about me. I can be gay. Nobody know. Maybe I'm gay. I don't know. But I'm just telling you how reality works. Especially successful men have multiple women, especially in Nigeria. I know I know a lot of them, even the ones that are famous. If I mention everywhere, I go scatter now.
I beg, don't mention any name on my platform.
It diverts me. Say if I come online, I go to see these men go to do anyhow. They lie to women. They lie. They do as if say they no get other women outside. They are all lying. They are all lying.
So all these successful men that you know, they are all cheating on their wives.
You no get anyone will go come for me. I be man. Put me and that man inside one room or call him for life. Let us have conversation. Make I talk to them as a man. You go see, him go voice out. I'm telling you.
Mama, can I say something? I like Emeka. He's straightforward. I'm sorry, but
that's not what I got you online.
I know. I just want to clarify this. He is as straightforward as a plain sheet of paper. He's telling you what he believes. And now it's left for the lady that wants to be with him or that is with him to decide if that's the kind of person she wants. No judgment though. He has laid it on the table that this and this is who I am, is what I want. If you are ready to take on these issues, then let's go together. It's left for you as a lady to decide, okay, this kind of person I want, or this is the kind of person I want. Now, that aside, I also want to back him up with saying that what he's saying too about men that saying that they are not cheating and all those ones that are coming up is true. Many of them are lying. Truth be told.
All.
Okay, I don't know about all, but 90, a lot of them are lying. I don't want to generalize because it's not always good to generalize. Then on the other hand, these things happen, but what is right? What is expected? What is our foundation? You said your mom owns a church. Mm-hmm. On that foundation, is that where you build all these things that you're doing or what all these things you're saying? Now, it's a different thing, like you have stated, that you are not following that pattern that she has put down for you. You are not following the Christian pattern that she has laid down for you. Now, we cannot...
Your mom is a pastor, and look at your mentality.
No, Mama,
it's not.
No, it's the truth. He's saying the truth.
Even these pastors that say they are Christians, I'm not excluding them. They are also doing the same. The difference between me and them is that I'm honest. They are not. So it's not about my mentality, like you said, it's my opinion. It's not my opinion. This thing I'm telling you is the reality. This is what men are hiding. Because women like to hear the lie. They want to hear the lie that make them feel good. This is fact. I am calling on
Hansome is just laughing because Hansome is a good man.
Not all women.
My brother Hansome go no Hansome na man now. Our body, our blood, they work this. You know what I they talk. Say I they knock the hammer.
We get you. Trust me.
You know you get homeboys. You know people where they successful around. Tell me whether they lie.
Yeah, Emeka, we get you. We understand where you're coming from. You are very correct. But where I'm coming from, it be like person where we day school, then you write exam. While we are writing the exam, some people bring expo, some people bring orishi kind of things to write exam. People will study too, write the exam, everybody pass. Does it now mean that people will bring expo for that exam, they write just because they pass the exam? That's where I'm coming from.
No, the problem. Let me tell you where it all started. We all know that like before the Bible or Christianity, men they get multiple women, successful ones. If you look at the northern part of Nigeria, there are men, the successful men, they marry as many women as they can provide for.
We have stated that fact, though.
Yes,
but
that is the nature of wait now. That is the nature of men.
I have just one question. What is that thing that is different from one woman to the other woman?
So many things.
How? One woman from the other woman. See. There is something a woman cannot give a man.
Let's not even go there.
There is one thing a woman cannot give a man. Verities.
What's that?
No.
Verities.
A woman can give you everything. You have
verities.
If you're not ready,
verities
means a woman can give a man.
Wait. Let me hear. You say varieties means what? I want to know what your varieties is.
Varieties of women. Access to varieties of women. One woman cannot fulfill it for a man.
How? Okay, now what is that thing you benefit from all those women?
I don't know. No be me be God wey create men. See, I don't know. No be me be God wey create men. See, let me be honest with you.
My
If
God.
men can be honest and start telling women the truth so that women will understand. Our body produces 80 to 100 million sperms every day. Every day. You not think say you get one force where they push that thing, where they push it. If we are to be honest to ourselves, you understand? If you, as I am now, if you give me 1,000 women, if you come next year, you go carry 1,000 children as a guarantee. That is how powerful. That is how powerful and strong. That is how powerful and strong a man's body reacts. For the fact that if you give me 1,000 women today, next year you carry 1,000 children. Now imagine how powerful way that in the function for our body. But now Oyibo people come make and come say because of say their women conquer them, say they want equality with their men. It's one wife, one woman. Oyibo men agree, come practice them. They didn't know they work out for them. Watch Oyibo man, they go marry today. After 5 years, they go divorce, marry another one. After 7 years, they go divorce, marry another one. That is not be polygamy.
Emeka,
Okay.
we cannot base
See,
like last week.
Sister Mercy,
Mama,
what
sorry.
I'm trying to clarify here, what I'm trying to get, because if you don't get I'm not a man. I can't say what your quest or your thirst are. You know, you've just said, oh, that's what I'm asking. What is that common? What's that thing that you, from that 45 or 100 women, what's that thing that
You're
you
going to this
get
question.
from them?
Yeah. Okay.
Huh?
You're going to this
Very
question.
good.
Question is
He
difficult.
said
See,
he does not know. He has to know. Because if it's
no.
But if he does not know,
okay, I think from what you're
let
saying,
her tell
you
us.
say,
I will explain. I
huh?
will explain.
Okay, I can't hear you.
I said I will explain.
Okay.
Biology
Somebody say it's just fun.
is not fun.
No, I'm talking.
Biology.
She's talking about different women. What is the thing that is in this one that is not in that? What's the difference in both of them? Yeah.
What do you gain? Yeah, what do you gain?
Yeah. Our nature, we are not wired to just procreate with one woman. Men are wired to spread their seed as many women as they can attract. So asking me, waiting with the fine, not be me, now body they talk. That is how. So if really, see, I want to give an instance. Before they wrote the New Testament, if you watch the men in the Bible, polygamy was the system of marriage. The men in the Bible. That's why you watch the greatest men in the Bible. The greatest men in the Bible either have multiple women or no women at all. It's either they have multiple women or no women at all. Check the list of the greatest men, including Jesus had no wife. So that is how the men body are wired to react. So it's not me. It's my body. It's my body reacting its own way. And some people will say those men don't have self-control. It's not about self. The force is so powerful. And I'm telling you this thing, whether women want to hear the truth or not. I know women don't like to hear the truth. There is no man, especially men that attract women in Nigeria, the successful men. There is no man in Nigeria that have one woman. Not even the pastor.
People are saying Emeka is too intelligent. What's Emeka saying that is making people intelligent?
Mama.
We have bad men here.
Mama, can I still say something?
It does not make me bad. I'm taking care of my parents. I'm taking care of everybody around me. I'm the one struggling doing. I'm not a bad person.
Mama, please,
Somebody
I want
said
to say
I'm just
something.
an honest person.
Selfishness. That there is
I
nothing
agree
like
with
one man
you.
and one woman.
I agree with you, Emeka. Can I go back a little bit? I agree with you, Emeka. Now, if you go back to Old Testament, all this wahala started with Adam in the Garden of Eden, and God gave us all the punishment, both male and female. Yes.
It started with Eve.
Oh yeah, okay. Sorry. Oh yeah, anybody shall.
No,
Garden of Eden shall. Let's not even.
You have to say it.
Okay, you want me to
started
say
Eve.
okay.
Eve deceived us. Yes.
No, hold on.
This men, we have bad men in this life.
Eve collected a kidney from this guy because she was left unattended. Remember that these people are new people. They had no background. Hold on now. If you look at Eve, no, we're talking about Adam and Eve. Let's leave women. No, let's leave women in general. We are talking about Adam and Eve, the originators of this thing. Both people did not have any background. They didn't have any moral model. They were clean slates. They knew nothing about the human race, and they were made. And then Eve is coming into the picture, and something is coming to her and saying, did God say this, blah, 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 blah. Why don't you try it? And she tries
Something
it.
is coming to her. I like that.
And she tries it. Meanwhile, the thought
Rising.
is, the belief is, hold on, the belief is, maybe if Adam was there with her at the point where the devil was talking with her, maybe he would have made and reminded her strongly as a man that, no, remember, we were told not to do this thing, so you shouldn't do it. Maybe that would have helped. Now, I'm not blaming Adam or Eve for anything.
Somebody
I'm just trying to go back.
you're supposed to be around the person all the time. Why are you wandering to an area where somebody else is talking to
That is
you?
why,
When the
as a
snake comes,
man,
when the
you
snake
have your
comes,
house
hey, you
guided.
why don't you run away
No,
and go to
What
your
has
man?
as
this
a
got to do with
man,
polygamy?
hold on,
What
that's
has it
what I was
got to do
going
with
to
marriage?
now. That's what I was going to now. You did not let me. You want to talk about Eve and all those plenty things. Now I'm going by say the thing happened in Garden of Eden. They pursue us, come off for there. We enter world system. And now at that point, remember, I'm talking because I'm a Christian. I'm saying all these things based, my foundation is Christianity. My foundation is the Bible. I take that back. So that's where I'm coming from. That's why I'm making all this analysis. I don't nothing else than what I'm saying. Now, and it's what I believe. You don't have to take it. You don't have to believe what I'm saying. Now, at that point, man,
What I am what so said women cheat in the Bible more than men. That's not true.
Now lie,
please, they should rest.
lie. They stone them
should
to
rest.
death.
They should rest. Let's leave those ones. At that point, the kind of man we had then was a man under sin, under conviction. So everything bad that can happen to a human being was happening at that time because he had fallen in the garden, or she had fallen. Sin had entered the world. So anything you can think of that was happening in the world then was happening then. Men marrying multiple wives, women doing what they were doing until Jesus came. That's why they call Jesus the second man and the second Adam. Now, if you're a Christian and you believe what the Bible is saying and what the gospel is saying, you will know that Jesus came to redeem man from that first fallen Adam, to save us from that first fallen Adam, and to save us from the curses and the laws that were laid on human beings back then. Now, the new man, if you believe him, you will follow his ways. Now, his ways are not easy. Hold on. His ways are not easy. He has not promised you that it will be bed of roses, because the devil is there to fight you. As he's giving you, as Jesus is giving you this, the devil is there to counter it. Now, your job as a person who believes in Jesus, the second Adam, if you truly tell yourself that I'm a Christian, I believe what Jesus is saying, I believe what Christ is saying, that he has come to redeem me, you will follow his ways. What is one of his ways? Abiding by the will of God. What is the will of God for man? That we should not sin and we should not perish. He has told us, even in addition to that he has given us strength to overcome the world. He has not told us that it will be easy. He said there'll be trials, there'll be tribulations, but I am there because I've overcome the world. So now people that are talking and referring to the Old Testament, it's because you want to live in the old man system, the old Adam system.
Let me ask Emeka something. Exodus 20:14 said, "You shall not commit adultery." What is that adultery to you?
When Bible says we shall not commit adultery. Mm-hmm. For instance, there is no part in the Bible that the Bible verse held men accountable for having multiple women, both in Old and New Testament. Adultery means a married man.
You're not married to.
So if you married woman.
5 wives.
That is adultery. Adultery means a married man versus a married woman. Throughout the entire Bible, they have something like mistresses and concubines. They don't have a male version of mistress in the Bible. Mistresses are female. Those females are also being dominated by married men. You understand? So my sister,
adultery is not when a married man sleeps with a single girl.
Then, if that's adultery, what is fornication? Wait, what is fornication?
If you're not married, fornication.
But
married man is adultery.
Okay. Now let me give you an example. In the Bible, there is only the women that are held accountable for sleeping around. Let me give you an instance. In the Bible, if you're not a virgin, they will stone on your wedding night. They find out you're not a virgin. They will stone you.
Don't forget those were Jewish traditions.
Hold on, don't
you
worry.
cannot say Bible. No,
No.
there are traditions. There were times and seasons. Things were happening in the Bible. Let's not forget that part.
Is it in the Bible or not? Is it in the Bible or not?
Those things happen. See, there were laws that were made. Doesn't mean that God said it.
I'm just using that as an issue.
I want
you
respond to
Emeka.
Emeka.
Say that
He said adultery is only the woman. Now, Hebrews 13 verses 4 said, marriage should be honored by all. Okay. It did not say man honor or woman honor. It said it should be honored by all. And the marriage bed kept pure, undefiled. For God will judge the adulterers and the sexual immorality. So what am I saying here? It is not only the man. See, and one thing I want to point out to you is, don't live by the sins or the mistakes these people made. That is not the prescription of God. What is God? Even in the 10 Commandments, what has he said about adultery? So because David married this one, you say, oh, David,
the greatest man in the Bible,
now somebody
Abraham,
comes and tell people how I lived my life.
Abraham.
It shouldn't mean you should copy everything
David,
I live and say, yes, I live it right. Or somebody comes and say, see how Kelly Hansome lived his life, and therefore tomorrow now he's old and gone, and there is a book or historical book about Kelly Hansome, and then the younger generation now will now say, I will do the things Kelly Hansome did. And when you want to say Kelly Hansome lived like this, that is what is causing the problem.
Exactly.
Or you say that this woman of God lives like this. That's what's causing the problem. You all are copying the lifestyle, the historical lifestyle of these men that made blunders. Their acts were not approved.
I want to ask you a question, please. Is there any country you know that monogamous marriage is working? Is there one country?
We cannot
about African countries.
Say that because we don't know we don't know the cultures. We cannot
I
say.
I can read the statistics for you.
I'm not concerned about statistics.
Even in
there is no country.
You know what is right. If you know what is right,
this thing I'm telling you now, what I noticed is that the Christian part of Nigeria, especially Igbo men, allow their women to conquer them with this Bible and all those things they wrote in the Bible.
Emeka, hold
on. Look at Hausa men. Why are their women not policing their dick and telling them that they have to marry one woman? Why is it that Igbo men? Because we are hold on now. Because we are Christian, because the white men brought it to us. But one thing we fail to ask is that this system of marriage, is it working for the white men or not? Let us take a look.
It is working. I can give you a list of people that it's working.
It's not working. I have the statistics. In Europe,
no,
the whole
I have
European country. Wait, hold on.
I have personal people that live 50 years.
Hold on now. Allow me to talk now. Don't cut me. If I finish, you talk. I have the stats here. In Europe here, marriage rate is 6 people per 1,000. That is 0.6% per 1,000. It's not even up to 1%. In America, somebody should Google if you think I'm lying. In America, is 0.1% marriage rate in America. And the divorce rate there is 50%. Women fight for divorce 90% of the time. You can Google it. It's not working anywhere. It's a fairy tale. It's a fairy tale. It's not working.
You think are we going to follow the statistics as children of God?
Igbo women should leave their men alone. Let their men be men. They should leave their men alone. Let their men be men. This thing is affecting us. If you watch now, we have high rate of prostitution. The reason why we have high rate of prostitution is that because we say monogamy is a marriage. Most women don't find most men attractive because a man, no woman won't marry a broke man where they struggle. And most men, they broke, they struggle. Women don't want them. Now the successful men will get money to provide for 5 women at a time. You go tell those men, say may they marry only one. Then if they marry only one, these guys, the poor men, they don't find them attractive. What thing they do? Prostitution, hookup.
Yeah, Emeka, are you savior of the world?
What?
Are you the savior of the world?
I'm not.
Why are you carrying like statistics on your head?
I have because see, I'm very well educated in this topic.
Hold on. Are you living by the statistics?
Is very educated.
For example, when I came here, hold on. For instance, when I came here, I said at the age of 30, the 90% of female eggs are gone. Then I show it as a proof. I'm well educated on this topic. Like, are they very inquisitive? Anything where they go on, I try to understand. I read
that statistics.
So you want
make sure that
them to live Emeka,
Mama,
you're
there
not
are
married, Abi?
there are many things online. Whoever gives statistics, the body that gives that statistics should be
Yeah.
verified. If it's
Wait,
not United
wait.
Nations,
Let,
if it's
let,
not
me- let me ask
UNICEF,
Emeka. Emeka, you say you're not married, Abi? Right? Are you married?
Multiple. I
What do you mean?
be I be
Mama, he has
polygamous
answered
man.
you now.
I be
He has answered you.
person. I be polygamous person.
Jesus.
I be
He has
polygamous person.
answered
I'm
you.
not the I be polygamous person. I be polygamous
That's why I
person.
like him. Oh, he's straightforward. He
But
doesn't
are you
have time
married
for.
He's
though?
a very
As a
He
straightforward
doesn't have
person.
you
But
time.
please, I want to just talk to those who are tuned in. Please, don't follow Emeka's footstep. You understand?
They will keep if they don't follow my my footsteps. You know what they will do? They will keep lying to these women. They will keep lying to their women, and they will keep having problem because you will not. For example, I have a friend where they lie to your wife every time. If they lie to your wife, say they sleep with other women. The other day,
And that's
in
bad.
from Abuja, they go talking. Forget one of his cell phone where in carry they communicate with his side girlfriends them. As he enter flight, making reach Lagos. As he land for Lagos, the wife don't go for that phone where you forget. They screenshot things, they send them for your picture. They screenshot. Now he now has to enter flight back again from Lagos to Abuja and miss his appointment.
You see what infidelity can cause in marriage. It can give you hypertension.
Had he been that man is honest, okay, had he been that man is honest, would he have missed his business in Turkey?
At all. He would have just walk out in that house like say nothing happened.
Then now, why are you talking about honest? Why not look at it like this? Had he been that man was faithful, will he miss
Is impossible.
tickets?
Hey, is
are
impossible.
women faith?
Mama,
Kelly,
There's
Wait,
no
is
Mama,
it
faith.
possible
Kelly
for
talk,
what?
Kelly talk. You know they talk. You go there, say
Listen,
like
everybody
they
is
lie.
men.
if
You know
They
say
want
you
to
know they
live.
you
They
possible.
are still in the Adam nature.
no,
When
no,
they
no,
come
no.
into Jesus Christ
If
nature,
if you
they will
don't
now
have
live.
money, a woman believes, a typical woman believes that if you don't have money to take care of her, first of all, there's no point.
No point.
And now, if you look at it like, so women say, "Oh, it's just money. As long as you can take care of me, I don't mind what is done outside." What about all these rich men that their women are sleeping with people? Are you not rich? You have houses, you have cars, you have everything, you have gas in your tank, you can wear any dress. So what? Why are you not looking for young guys again? What are you? What if that's the issue? So that's not the issue. We're just fighting reality, all of us. I don't know. Personally, me, when I'm with a woman, I'm even too engrossed in what we're doing to think about outside.
Thank
You know what I'm
you.
saying? I'm too engrossed in what we're doing. I'm trying to figure out this is where we're having problems. Okay, she said
Thank
that
you.
every time this is her birthday, I never remember. See this birthday that's coming, I must make sure I remember first to organize
Okay.
something. So I'm
Thank
too
you.
engrossed in what's
Wait till
going on to know.
be
But
thank you.
at
I
the
still
end of the
saying day
day,
your side.
when some of
Now,
these women, when they decide to cheat or to go the other way around, right? The way it happens in the most heartless way. You don't find out that these people they're bringing as friends, they do that go quarrel. Now one of those friends go pull up, go talk to you, you go just carry her. Let's go out a bed, let's go somewhere. I don't want problem. That's when everything start getting revealed to you. So when you not get out of that relationship, you enter the next relationship. When a woman is having friends, you're threatened. See, all these friends that are talking this way, I'm your friend. You want me to take you anywhere? I'll take you. You want me to take you to haircut? I'll take you to. And I'll do anything. I'll wait for you when you make your deals. But there's no other friend. If you want to gist me, I'm the gist. Because I have learned from what has happened the whole time that those ones are around. They're the ones that will come in the house. You'll be like, at least you would think that a friend that sees two people arguing will say, listen, you people need to get it together. I don't know what the problem is. We need to leave the house, don't leave the house. Like in the middle, I don't support anybody when there's a quarrel. But these women will surprise you that day. I say, I beg. My friend has never been like this.
So
I don't
they'll
like
pollute
this.
the mind of
Relationship
all
is
their
not by
friends.
force. They will scatter the relationship. And to even think that some of these, look, women are unpredictable. Let's just
of
put it that
course.
way. I don't
Oh, yes.
hate women. I
Okay,
don't hate women. I love them
let's
so
talk.
much.
Let's just go back to we
But
have less than 5 minutes to finish right now, and I'm going to just say a few things because we have to get the idea of this social media and
Unbreakable,
discuss
I'll
it.
send you DM.
Okay.
I go send you my number.
exactly.
Bird of a feather flock together. Now don't they exchange this thing.
No,
Unbreakable,
I like
Nade.
Emeka.
See,
Emeka is
No.
better.
Unbreakable
No,
Emeka is
is
it's
the
better.
better.
only
It's
man.
better to deal with somebody like Emeka that is
Yes,
realistic.
exactly.
So that we'll be in this situation now, a woman
Exactly.
either understands what she's up against and say, okay,
Uh-huh.
let me give him a condom,
Choose
or let me
between
figure
Yeah,
out a way
is
to
to
see
Exactly.
if
choose
I
to
can.
between
deal with
truth. See,
him.
it's not about dealing with me. The thing is that is left for women to choose between the truth and the lie.
Yes.
That is
I
the only
agree.
two things there.
I agree.
That is the only two things there. And if you get any man we say at the lie, make him come live any day, come tell me say Jeff, waiting at the talk now lie. Two things there is either you deal with the truth
But I know,
or you deal with the lie.
I know men that don't cheat on their wives though.
Brotherhood is proud of you, Emeka.
You know men that don't like.
I know men.
From how old? From how old? From how old?
I'm not with them now when they marry to know how old.
I mean, how old were the men? They 80 years or 90 years.
No, they're not 90 years. Some men are like 50.
So it's only
They
when you
don't cheat
get to
on their
90
wives.
years you will not cheat again. You see, you see the life. Jesus. I beg, one of the solutions with this social media and how it affects relationship, spend less time on social media. Spend less time on social media and spend more time with your partner. Social media somehow can get you addicted, and you don't even know you're now addicted.
The funny part is
nobody can do 24
men know they like
hours.
women when they gum them for body, they lie. If we are to be honest, this thing spend time with
No, me, I like my woman
like
to gum me for body. I don't
Okay,
like,
see him now.
yes,
Kelly
I
is a
like my
lover
woman
boy.
to be gum for body. I like to pick her for love. I like us to
Here
do
you
what,
see.
everything to. If you start doing, if you really, really love a woman, there's not. It's not. If you like somebody, it's just like your brother. You're not going to throw your brother away or your sister away because one thing happened. If anything happens, even though your sister on a quarrel for money, if something happens outside, you're going to come out and say what's happening. Like that is that.
Yes,
It's not
you care.
changing. So if you love a woman, you just think about what you'll be thinking about if she's quarreling. How do I do? What do I do now to, okay, maybe the way I talk is bad. Okay. You, even though you are very stubborn, you will find yourself thinking of how to change.
Yes.
It will just come to you like, okay, I know I'm the one. Like sometimes in relationships. Yeah. Sometimes in relationships, when I talk, sometimes in a relationship, when I talk angrily to a woman and she doesn't reply, the moment I go to my room or something, I'm thinking there will be that voice that will say, "Shebi, you don't voice out now. You don't talk to her anyhow. She don't get parents. You don't get anybody. You will just talk anyhow. If not you now, you will talk right." So the next thing I'm coming back with something sweet, and that's that. I'm remorseful because I know that I didn't say something right, And then that's when she's gonna go do whatever she wants to do.
Never marry Kelly.
And so no, I've been in,
as
as long as you've been in the same apartment with a woman for 3 years or 2 years, and people are staying together. Sometimes the relationship and no marriage defined is even worse than because marriage is signed. People are okay. A relationship, you've not signed that you're marrying her. The problem is fresh.
Not a good
Every day is
husband
a different
material.
fresh.
Look at how he's laughing.
You will have
I have people on this platform.
Because I know,
God have mercy.
see, make I tell you on I be man. I know the man code. We get code. You understand? Forget all this thing where we say we get one code. You get one code where we get to be say,
no, not be we.
Men, they study.
Me, I know they like men when they cheat for their wife. All my friends when they cheat and they're married, and they tell them, say, don't do it near me, I'll tell your wife. Because you know what's pissing me off? When they come to their wife, they will sit down, they will have uniform, big head tie, everything, they will sit down, they will come event, hold the wife. And they're the ones cheating and they're the ones doing all these things. So me, I don't want to be in the middle. When your wife will call you, say, and we Kelly now. So I said, I want to go and check out their studio. Then I now come and say, he's here, hold on, he's outside. I'm not going to lie.
But I tell you, men know they like me, their women
because at the end of the day, that thing he's doing, once you don't reach point where we say you're going to tell people to lie for you, one day it's going to leak. And women are smart.
Yes.
When a woman wants to do something, when you tell a woman, don't go and talk to this guy, how she will talk to that guy and they'll keep in contact, you will not know.
Emeka, are you listening?
But the guy loses somebody. She's also feeling So I'm telling you that women, they have their way.
Your own go hard.
Kelly na lie. You know get how your guy go carry another woman. You go tell your wife. You know say you they talk that thing online make it sweet.
No be me go tell your wife. I'm just telling them because if I take that stand, they know they use me, they lie. They know they use me, they lie. Because when you use me, they lie, then I have to come and complete the lie.
Stop it. Which one will get code?
Men, we get make I explain the code where we get now. Una no one hear the code where I want make women understand. Say men, we they study women right from when we they grow, when we they small. That is why we are the ones that approach women. We know we have to practice what to tell her for her to accept us. Now make men they pursue women. Number one, for that reason, which means we they study women. We know waiting to tell women to make them feel good. And now that's most men they practice where say they go come online, come tell you say me, I be different husband, and they like make my wife they got me for body every time. If I love my wife, I go want to make she get my body every time. If I love my wife, that thing, now that, see, now that thing, now that lie where we don't dare lie. You know, say, if you know a lie
No,
for a
no,
long
no, no,
time,
no,
it
be like,
becomes the
see,
truth.
if
You
those,
understand?
if some
Emeka, there are
people
some
have
people
dated
that
could
are
be here, they
genuinely
can tell
true,
you, they can come now and
truthful.
tell you.
Everything
If
is
some people have
not
dated, can be
full.
here.
There are
They
some
can
people
come here
that
and tell
know
you.
God. They
I'm
have
telling
God
you.
fear. That's why you people
I
should go and
don't
watch the
get
video
bored.
I
I want to
posted.
come home. I cannot wait. You want to give me food outside. I don't want to eat. I want to go. I want to go because the
Hey,
John Toxic we cook soup
No,
today.
Exactly.
You know what I
no,
mean?
you have to go
And
home.
So it's like,
I'm not against you going
but
home.
most
no,
But
times,
you have
Emeka,
to go
honestly,
home
most
before
Emeka,
times
I
everybody
it's
get the
through
comes back.
point.
social media. Everything boils down to social media because all the relationship problems
Exactly.
I had, the social media and the friends, the pressure from friends,
yes.
friends.
Exactly.
So that's what started changing everything. But that's what started making me like your friends that are you can't be having friends that are wayward, that I know what they are, friends that are DMing me and I know the kind of places they go and see their pages, and you're saying you're not a runs girl. So there are 50 runs girl here, only you're the only one. I don't follow them. For me, I just go sit down, man.
See, my brother,
So you're the only
let
one
me be honest
dating
with
on your
you.
own. That's
I
a
want to
lie,
be honest with
you
you.
know.
Women are byproduct of success. In as much as we want to, in as much as we want to
That's
deny this reality, women
true.
are byproduct of
Nobody's
success.
denying it. No,
Once
that's
a
true.
man becomes once a man becomes successful, the more women he attracts. Once a man becomes successful, whether you like it or not, from 18 years, 19 years, 20, 21, once a man becomes successful, he attracts more women. This idea that you have, in fact, see, one of the way to know a man that is doing well in life is if he can attract multiple women. So if you have friends, if
Attraction does not mean be with
you
them.
yeah,
You can, yes,
yeah,
Attraction
fine.
does
no, no,
not
no,
should not
no,
mean
no, no. For
involvement.
men, it's the same.
Because
A man
listen,
cannot attract
for
many
a man
women
that
and
is
not sleep with
spiritual,
them.
you can't even accept when you accept multiple women, you know you're setting yourself up
Yes,
for a little
Eh,
crazy.
exactly.
eh,
Opening
no,
yourself up.
Spiritually,
Yeah.
spiritually,
Yes,
from a
exactly.
spiritual point of view.
no, be spiritual. A man that have multiple women is a successful man. A man
By
that
whose
have
standard?
multiple women is
Just
a
because you
successful
have
man. This
money
is the
doesn't make
By
you
reality.
whose
successful.
Women,
standard?
Just because you
women don't
have
follow
money.
men women don't go around men that are losers. Women don't go
No,
around men that are
losers
losers.
are not. Listen, if somebody doesn't have a Bentley in his garage, doesn't mean he's a loser.
Emeka, your this are deliverance issues.
So,
I will start with you in
we,
prayer,
I
then
beg,
I
make
will talk.
And please
una
take
good night. I go talk to now
no, Emeka, take
una
that
later.
back. That's the
Good
way you
night.
talk. Say women are byproducts of success. Please take that back. Because I'm
How?
sure you will not tell your
even
sister
if he
that
takes it
say
back,
that your
it's
sister
already come out now.
is a
It,
It's gonna be
byproduct of
it's
even if
success.
he
reality.
takes it
Whether
back.
Somebody
What?
say
my
Emeka
sister, I
is
see as
worldly,
a
Kelly
man,
is
whether you
spiritual.
believe it or not, we know that the more money a man has, the more women he attracts.
No,
Whether
women
you,
are not byproducts, okay? We were made as
no,
human beings. We are
No,
made
They
they are
as
only come
byproduct.
around.
byproduct of
Okay,
no,
Women
they are
only,
not
see,
women
byproducts.
only
oh,
come
No,
around when
no,
see,
there's
let's
I
talk
don't
money or
like
about
when
that
the
there's
word.
something. When
solutions
No,
to
there's
this
don't
something
use
social
there.
media.
that word again. We are not byproducts. We are not chemistry that when
No,
you
no,
turn
no.
a
have
He
reaction
didn't.
and
He
then
didn't.
it
I
comes
don't think
out.
he meant it literally.
No.
I think he
you
meant it like.
misunderstand what I said. I
That's
did
what I'm
not say
saying. We are
women
still
are
on social
products.
media.
So what
Let's
I mean by
correct it.
byproduct, see, let me explain. What I mean by byproduct is that the more money a man has, he now attracts multiple women.
Yes,
That
and
is what
I
I
get
differentiate
that.
that's
from
why we have
product.
women that are married to men that don't love them, and they're in that marriage because they wanted the security of the
I
car to be in front
get
of this,
that.
and now
I
they are
get
cheating
all of
outside.
this. I get
Yeah.
Will
that, but we are on
Will
social
and
media.
Ghana
We are
say
So that
speaking
Emeka
means
without
won't make
they were
reporting. We
heaven.
they
should
were
be
they were
careful with
bothered
the
about
words
their
we are
financial
using.
security first before
See,
even the love.
Kelly,
Yeah,
I
So
yes,
they
understand you,
attracted,
yes.
but we should be
you
careful
know,
with the
that's why he
words
said
that
they're
we use.
byproducts. They
Yeah,
want
That's
you
yeah.
to
what
be
I'm
there.
saying.
No,
But we
no
should be
be, no
careful with
be.
the words we
That's
use.
not the reason. What I meant by that is that I'm a man. You don't get period of my time where I don't get money. You get period of the time where I don't get money. So I'm telling you from experience. If money come for man side, wait, you get waiting they follow that money they come now. Women,
I'm not agreeing with you.
any wife where they pray for a husband, make him become billionaire tomorrow. That woman is also praying that money is going to attract girls.
Emeka,
100%.
I'm not against you, trust me, but I'm
That's a
just
fact.
particular about
Please
the words we use.
protect your
Using
daughters
the
from
word
this.
saying byproduct, it's a very diminishing word. For women, no,
No,
we are
no,
human beings
No,
like
no.
but
you.
he
That's
You
where
explained the
I'm
taking the
coming
wrong
context.
way.
from.
He
I
Okay,
explained the
get
now
the
let's see.
context.
context. People
Emeka,
might
let me
not
just say
understand it.
this thing. Solutions. Spend more time with your family. Prioritize your partner and your
Stop
children.
policing your
On
man's
social
penis.
media, Emeka, if you're married, indicate your marital status. Don't follow women that are undressing or nude on social
Emeka
media.
said
Don't.
it
Why are
now,
you
he's not
laughing?
married. Yeah, stop his own.
This
No.
Emeka, Emeka needs help. Oh, Emeka, why is he laughing?
People that say the
Okay.
truth need help. People that say the truth,
Yeah,
now them they need help. Now
that's how
people where they lie, now
that's
the
how they
people.
made it. People who
Emeka
say
needs
the truth.
to
But
be
anyway,
arrested. That's what somebody said.
I agree with some of
Oh
the things
God,
you're saying.
oh.
I
People where
disagree
go
with some.
come online.
So
People where go come online. Come
Unbreakable
talk say
is telling you, Messi, that you should turn off your emotions.
Unbreakable will be all right.
Um,
He's not somebody that I'll be paying
indicate
attention
your
to.
marital status if you're married, and don't follow women that you know that all they do is to shake their bums and to dress nude and make you see all their body. Don't do that. Another one too is share
amen.
your password.
I wish, I
Share.
wish, I wish that will happen. Oh,
So
Share
you're
your
okay, to
saying
be
password.
honest,
Sorry,
let
did
us
you say
even
share your
be
password?
honest. All this
yes.
No, Mama,
To
people grow
hold on,
into this thing.
hold on.
Okay,
To
okay.
foster
I'm
transparency in
not
relationship and
married.
in
Who's
marriage,
asking if I'm married?
share your password. Now you are not obliged to do it, you don't have to. But if you think that you and your wife, to foster, or transparent marriage where nobody feels like anybody is doing anything. Kelly, why are you laughing? Share
Because
password with your partner.
why would you get married if you have to
I'll
worry
not
about
then
password and
Oh,
all those
then
Thank
things
you.
are
then
not.
so don't
then
even
I'll
have
That's a
not
very
password,
good
right?
question.
Kelly, the
That's a
best
very
thing is
good
don't have password
question.
on your phones, right?
I have passwords on my phone. The reason I have passwords on my phone is because there's some confidential things. There's some stupid things that happen sometimes,
Yes.
right?
what are you hiding from
Okay, I
your wife?
have been. No, I'm not hiding.
I'm sorry, Kelly. Let me respond to something.
Let
A
me say
woman
something.
telling a man how to
I've
be a man. This is funny.
I've been somewhere before,
Exactly.
and a woman
Exactly.
calculated that I was with somebody. We're having this talk, and the woman sent a text and say, you didn't come again. Yesterday was hot, so is it only yesterday I'm going to receive? What about today? Has she not left already? She knows that when you send the phone on an iPhone, the message will come up. For some reason, these are your friends that you left with, so they know. They're trying to now make, and this thing started an argument like, so yesterday and they know I went out yesterday. So is somebody close? Oh, yesterday. So that means this is what you went to do yesterday, and you're saying today. That's why your phone has been ringing. That's what. And they sent it from an unknown number and nobody knows. So she's calling back the number. And she said, give me your phone. I said, take the phone, call the person. Because even me, I'm confused that yesterday, I was good yesterday, and today I'm not coming again. So I'm confused. So people can also use that. So that's why it's good to have trust. And at the end of the day, if you're not hiding anything, then give them every. If I'm not hiding anything, I'll give you
My
to
password, Abi.
look at what I've looked.
Share your
Even if you
password.
look at that woman and whatever you see, everybody can tell me I'm
Any woman
ugly.
that demand her husband password is not a good woman.
Why?
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 Any woman,
Why should
any
your
woman
demanding a
that
password be?
any woman that demand her husband password is not a good woman
Why?
You say
because
demand. You see the
if
words you're using are very strong. Demand or ask for. Some people might ask for it.
demand,
Demand is like, yeah.
any woman that demand for her husband, say I must keep my husband passport. That woman is not a good woman. Watch that marriage. That marriage no dey peaceful.
What if the
You know
woman
what?
asks?
Insecurity is too much, disrespect too much. Because if you respect your husband as the head of the house,
What
there's no way
what has respect got to do with your phone?
Mm.
You
like
people are
demanding your
embarking.
husband
You guys are
passport.
embarking on
Really,
a journey
is
that
that
has to
where
do with two people
we have
dedicating their
gotten?
lives.
Is that
You know
how
what? You know what?
far we have allowed our women to conquer us to the point
No,
that
no, 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 no.
we are being subjected,
So
that we give our
going to
passport
your
to our
phone is
wife?
conquering
Really?
you. You're giving up your phone to look at your phone is conquering you.
Hey,
Help you.
You have been conquered.
So
You have
Help you.
been defeated in life because
so
you
you
go to
don't
your
have a
phone.
little bit
What?
of so you as the head of the family, you don't have a little bit of authority or
Yeah, I have a
power
little bit of
that
respect. Now,
shows that you
would you be going through my phone every day, every day? No.
you
But there are some things that
shouldn't
happen.
demand the password in the first place. It's very disrespectful. It's very disrespectful, my brother.
Before a woman demands your password, there must be something that led to that.
Something like
Thank you.
And
what?
let me tell you something
She
about
thought you're cheating.
relationship. Let me tell you one
hey,
secret my father
hey.
told me about
You
relationship. My
see
father
why
said,
I say that cheating the
it
cause.
is,
Now this
wait,
thing and I
no,
say
no, no,
that
no.
cheating the cause. That is why
Listen,
men we
listen.
keep lying to women. Now this
No.
this cheating and I the cause
It
say
is
we
if
go
your
tell men
wife,
making carry passport give you wife.
Let's hear from
if your
Kelly.
wife does not trust you, it is your responsibility. Trust is the other
It's,
person's responsibility
hey,
No,
to
it's her
make the person to
responsibility.
trust you. If
If
me,
your
I
wife
don't
don't
trust her, it is
trust you,
her
it's her own, not
responsibility
your
to
own.
make me.
You're not going to make her to trust you. It's her own responsibility to do so, not you. It's not in your hand.
Somebody
Wow.
hey,
sent the text message that
Wow.
send the text message that,
hey.
okay, hold on. Somebody send the text message on your phone and it's not true. Are you coming to Abia State? I'm waiting for you. Those two girls are here. All of us are waiting. I'm
Uh-huh.
already in the bed. in the next morning you want to rush and go to the trip where you want to build your house. Can you not sacrifice, okay, this morning that they say tomorrow, I want to postpone this contract till tomorrow, so that that woman that is there, whoever, you can prove that there's nothing I'm doing with that woman. Or you know what, why don't you follow me? Sometimes sometimes men are interested more in covering what the woman is talking about than to say, okay, follow me. Sometimes when you say follow me, she will not say, okay, I don't want to go. Because she just wants to find out.
Exactly.
And at the end of the day, if you understand that how I act is that's what contributes to how she feels, I will do better with acting. If I'm answering for her and she comes and I cut it, let me talk to you later. You know, she will feel like, why are you? What is the later? What are you hanging
Somebody
up?
got
Like,
their mom
and
and
you do
said,
it multiple
Kelly, I
times.
want to pay your
But now,
rent.
after doing it multiple times, you now feel like you shouldn't be questioned. If you feel as a man that you shouldn't be questioned, that's not what makes you a man.
Igbo men.
I have an example.
It's the manner of approach.
Hold on. You people should listen to what Kelly Hansome said.
You see what I'm saying?
If you
It's the
feel like
manner of
because you're a
approach.
man,
How do I question you? How?
Mama,
you see,
I have an example. In addition to what
you
Kelly
see,
said, this thing has saved a man, a very popular man. He was invited somewhere, and it was only him. For some reason, he told his wife, follow me. And his wife followed him. He's very popular. If that thing had gone out the way it had gone out, it would have destroyed that man's life and everything he had built.
Yes.
He told his wife, follow me. When they got to the hotel, they didn't know that the people that invited them had set up 2 women in the hotel room, naked, waiting for him to arrive. And cameras they set up cameraman. It was a setup, but it was a big industry that invited him. And when they both got there, it was the wife that entered first. As the wife entered the room first, they started taking pictures. The girls did not know who came in first. As the door just opened, they rushed to the door, fully naked, and stood by him, and they started taking pictures. And lo and behold, by the time they turned, it was the wife that entered first. And the man said, and she saw that husband wait behind. And that thing was what saved that man's life and all that he had built for years. He's a very popular man in Nigeria. If that thing had gone out, it would have destroyed everything he had built.
You know why it would
save
destroy
money.
it? Why would you
can
destroy
save
it? Why would
money
you destroy it?
because
The
it's
woman
set
will
up
not
now.
believe.
They'll say he
Because
snapped with married
pictures don't
women
lie.
and all.
They'll tell you, oh, pictures don't lie. Pictures is more than 1,000 words. And they
Emeka,
were ready for him.
That's
So
why.
how will he
so
defend? If he had
let's
entered
listen to
first,
Kelly.
how would the woman have believed that her husband did not do it if those things had come out?
Let's listen
If you don't
to
have,
Kelly. At least he's giving
you
some
know why?
godly
You know why that
advices.
happened? That happened
It's
because
not
the man had nothing to hide.
Exactly
You see,
what I'm saying. I'm agreeing
Emeka,
with you,
share your
Kelly.
hair. This one is a fellow man like you. He's telling you that
because I know he's not saying the truth.
No.
I know, man, he's not telling the truth.
Bro.
I go to parents to tell and say, my brother, if you marry, there with your wife. Number one, you as a man, you no go want to make your wife they gum you for, but you know me say you no love him, and you go get other women. You go sleep with other women. This is bad.
You cannot impose something.
I'm not because I'm saying the truth. He knows that what he's not telling us the way. For example, he has said something here. He said that wait, hold on. He has said that if he has friends and those friends have other women, he go tell them, say, you know, me and you know, say that in our life. Number one, if you get friends where get plenty women, it means that you get successful friends. You know, the contact to them. Say you go report to their if you get a person like maybe now your
when
friend,
I said
if any woman you look and for tell and say you go, you know,
no.
we
When I said that,
we be men, make we, especially Igbo men, I tell Igbo men, don't allow your women to conquer you to this extent. Demanding
what you keep saying conquering, like I don't understand. Like
because if you're here telling me now that a wife can demand her husband password, that is like you command authority from a head of the man house. How does that even work? Because you want to prove you love her or what?
No.
But when
a man we don't even need to demand. It's something you can do. Now, like I said, it's not something you must do. But to promote transparency in marriage, let it not be what you're hiding. You understand? And let me tell you, when a woman knows that they can easily get to this, they don't even bother anymore. You understand? It's just to promote transparency.
I've
But
had this
if you don't
experience.
want to,
Give them what they want. They will get tired of it. You want
the next one
is what you think. Really,
bro,
give them what they want, they will get tired of it. Really,
bro. If you're married, if you're dating
shouldn't be slaves in marriage.
If you have a relationship with a woman who wants to be in a relationship with you, number one, let me tell you something. There are different situations. There could be a situation where somebody wants to check your phone because they're looking for a reason to leave you or to make trouble. That's the one that men are afraid of because
No,
if
they don't trust you. They
number
don't
two,
trust you.
they
Yes,
don't
they
trust.
They
make
don't
her
trust you.
What
trust
did you
you.
do? There must be something that leads to distrust. Either you say something.
Because you lied to her and promised her monogamy. You lied to her and promised her monogamy. That is why she
Why
don't
would you
trust you.
lie?
No, but it's not monogamy when we are dating now. We're having a dating. Even as a dating somebody, when you're dating somebody that you really want to be with, it's like men develop. It's a developed character to be liking multiple women, like one, like one, like one.
It's
There are
not a
people that don't.
character if you're living as a man.
No,
It's
no,
not
no,
a
no,
It's a
no.
character.
There are people who do it
character.
It's
as
not a
men.
character.
Kelly Handsome, let us leave Emeka. Emeka is a special case. At least we have all seen it. It's not something we can do on it. We are over 2 hours on this life. You see this
Mama,
Emeka
make
issue.
una good night. I go off. Make
I,
una good night. I don't
beg,
talk.
go off. Go off. Emeka issue now. I thought Unbreakable was worse than Emeka. Unbreakable get senior brother. Oh.
But
Emeka's case is special, so it's not today we'll talk it. His own is on him boss. We'll start changing him small, so it might take 1 year, but I
yeah,
just know that he will come to terms with the reality of God and not the one that he knows. Jesus Christ. So I've told you guys that one, and that one is put out godly materials as children of God. Let people see good godly things from you, not like Emeka. I don't mind all. That's why I said don't follow all these things he has said. Oh, put out godly materials. Let people learn more about God through you. Don't spread false information or mislead people with lies because you understand. And before you know it, they are living that lies you're telling them. And God is holding you accountable too
but we need to
by those
separate
things.
religion from reality. That's the problem.
Of course.
Mm.
I had a case in church when a sister that's very prayerful, I can vouch for her personally. I can even vouch for her. Even as I don't trust people rich, I can vouch for her. She got married. This is the church where you don't have to stay with your brother. In fact, the pastor said, I don't want to see you in that street with your brother. If I see you there, I know that anything happening. You have to be apart before you marry. They married. When they married, 2 weeks down the marriage, I live in the reverend's house. That's why I'm able to hear what's going on in the house. There's a marriage counseling meeting, and there's a problem. The man cannot perform. The wife didn't expect it. This one problem. So now the woman is now saying, how I got interested. The woman is now saying, I know, if not that one, no, she cannot. Oh, there's something I can endure. I can't endure that one. And I'll say it myself. So if you've been a Christian all this while, you've never tasted it, how can you know what you cannot endure? You're supposed to just be straightforward. Which brings me back to the topic that when people are dating, they should have sex and know what's happening. That principle,
Oh,
don't do this, don't worry,
oh,
because you're not going to, this is what you're going to do for a lifetime. But when you're separated,
uh,
you will not notice that this person is not
no.
like this, not
Some
like
people
this.
should
Don't
have
know because you might like
sex when they
somebody's,
are dating.
you
Mama,
might like
don't
somebody's,
let me finish. Let
you
me
might
finish.
like
Don't
somebody's,
worry. I will not
yeah.
see this one another talk.
You,
We'll get another session for this
Let it finish.
pre-marriage. This don't be today. I won't rush
okay,
out. Come on. We're over
Mama,
2 hours.
quickly,
Don't be
quickly,
influenced
I will
by
talk
no. We
again.
don't have
Mama.
time again.
Okay,
Don't be
okay.
influenced by what people put out there. Do your thing. Stop flirting around as a man or as a woman. Don't be on people's DM. Don't support or encourage ungodly posts. People who post nonsense, and you children of God, you go and be typing, yes, you're encouraging it. When you see something that is ungodly, just pass it. Don't encourage it.
so
You
the children
understand?
of God, like I don't understand, like how does that
Do not
make
be.
it? Children of
Huh?
God are the people that don't like the posts.
No. Okay, somebody now comes out and wear a pants and a bra or is semi-nude and talks nonsense, and you, when no say you get biblical teaching, you're a child of God, you go and start putting beautiful. Why? What is beautiful about that? So
Do you
stick
know
with
that there are men that?
posts like that.
Do you know that there have been times that people have undressed before me and I did not find them attractive, even with everything that they had. They had a big this, big that, but their personality was not anything. No matter what they did to try to attract me, it didn't work out. Do you know that happened?
It's not everybody
So
that is like you now. Somebody
what
like Emeka, can you say same for him? So we are just talking generally. Some people are safe, some are not safe. You understand? We
if
have some
It's
women have
friends that
dealt
at
valid.
least you have seen
if
it.
women have dealt with you or men have dealt with you, for my own women, if women have dealt with you, been in bad relationships, you will learn these things. They don't usually tell anybody.
True.
If Emeka knows that you as a woman, some people can pay somebody, so you can pay your woman to come to you. You have a problem, house rent, the woman will just bring her for the house rent to say, this girl, they try for me. They will pay her, and anytime you're complaining, they'll bring money. You say, this girl, now she I won't marry. They say everything, they'll set you up just to marry that person, just so they can control you. You don't know. Some people set you up to marry a girl. the girl is really dating another different person. It's just like they're spiritual, or I don't know what they
I know
call it.
you
As people have,
were telling me something personal, which I'm not going to share here. How
there's so many
you
things
felt
happening
like
in this.
your last relationship was influenced by
Both
a
people,
group of people just to
yes, both
monitor
people,
you and your career and
yes, both
everything.
people. They do it in the industry. They put a girl to you. She has a baby for you, and now they're using her to control you. When they want to tell you stuff you don't want to know. When you're hiding stuff, she's already telling them the stuff. She's like the insider because they want control. So when you look at situations like that, you understand that you don't have to be jumping around from woman to woman. You have to be careful because most women are
Yes,
already human. If
you
you
see,
go and sleep
high value
with a
men
woman
that
that
have
has juju
something
in her
to
body,
protect don't jump from women
because
to
me, I used
women.
to say juju will never catch me. No, me, I'm too no. When the thing caught me, I was even inside it swimming. I did not know. Because you'll be there's some type of juju that will catch you and it will make you feel like no, there's no problem. It's like the ant, the rat that's biting you.
You see?
You say, no. You say, I know myself. You'll be telling yourself, okay, I don't want to go. You think that's not what's happening. These things are spiritual, they're mental. Once they go inside, once they infect you with that, every time they'll ask you for money, you find yourself giving them money, not having enough to feed your family, but giving one guy. Some girl, okay, some people, men are cheating in their finances. You might be cheating, not physically sleeping with a girl, but some case girl is somewhere else saying her house rent is there, and you say, oh, because you like her, pay her house rent. But people have issues in the house, and you have money enough to pay for another, now you're dodging, having another separate account somewhere where you can transfer, and that's why you're dodging the account details because you don't want anybody to see the transfer, and you don't want it. And you know what I'm saying? So all these things are just like, it's about decision making. If you want to be a man like me, I don't want anybody I didn't have any problem doing most of the things that women complain about, but they still cheated. So what happened is that I met the wrong women.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
some women I'll meet. There's some
Thank
women
you.
I'll meet right now that
Thank
will not
you.
treat me the way those women treated me.
Kelly Hanson,
That's
don't worry.
I
The
have
the
not.
time
point.
you meet the right
Yeah,
woman in Jesus' name,
exactly.
we'll
Because
walk
for
through
somebody
it.
like me now, I've not seen my child for over 7 years. I know some other women might not, because the mom thinks they must bring her to America. I must not bring it to America. If you really care about me and you know this child is my own, you should care about the child's welfare first
And let
before.
you bring her over
Exactly.
here.
And if you even come here through anything, it would have been good when they're doing school. They will let you come. The right exam. That's the easiest way. Your child is here. You want to come for a graduation. That's it. So you don't even have people who are advising you right, because they're just advising you because they want to be with Kelly too, but they want to make sure you are out of the way before they now jump in, because they know what all of you do together. So that might not be the story of somebody else. And I know somebody else is there now wanting to love me and still do the same thing. But that person might come in, love me, not do the same thing. Or might be somebody that has friends. I must tell friends everything. Or might be
And then
somebody
those
that the
friends,
family
yes,
is always.
yes.
So there's always something you have to deal with in marriage. Identify what it is and start
Thank
early
you.
to
Start
work
Thank
on
early.
it.
you.
That's just what.
Thank you
Exactly.
so much. I'm
I
so
agree
happy you
with
joined
you.
us today, Kelly. I believe that I'll see you soon again, probably to discuss some other things, and probably before marriage and everything. You were saying something that I want to address, but because of time, I really appreciate you, Kelly Handsome, for coming. And for those people, I see some people who are saying that I want to pay your bride price,
Man,
Kelly.
these comments are hilarious. These comments
So
are
do you
hilarious.
see? I told you that the people we have here, they are not, most of them are not
They're,
born again, no.
No,
they're
And
not
I'm
it
sure
normal
I'm
people.
doing
doesn't
Don't
it,
even
but they
worry.
can
matter.
be born
Jesus,
No,
again.
Jesus did
it's not
not
a
come. The
problem.
gospel is not for
For
the
the
people who are
I
good
know,
people. We
that's why you
have
understand.
to
I
engage
know.
them to bring them in. That
Yes.
is why most times all these people who have big TV programs, all these preachers, you have a
Yes.
national TV. You will come on national TV, and elections are rigged. And you can't talk about it, but you're preaching every day. You're preaching to people who don't need it. You're telling the people who are already convinced.
Yeah.
What about these people who are not? You
Well,
know, that's it.
there are a lot
So
of
well,
things.
there are two ways to those things. We
That
need to those that are safe. We need to keep them going so that they don't
yes,
fall off.
those
And then there are
yes,
those that
yes,
are not safe that we still have a separate kind of message for them.
yes,
So it's just to help because you can't be saved and still be on that level. You grow every day. But
yeah,
you know better.
exactly.
You know
There are
what
some
I'm
people on
saying.
this platform that they
Yeah.
are safe. Somebody like
So we don't have to stress
official,
about them.
Mercy. That's why I said she should come up. Come. She's one of my daughters here in the church, and I know her ideas. I know, okay, this one, a good
I trouble
housewife
her
and
too.
everything. Even though
I
I hate
trouble
self
her
the church and everything, but I know her stars in so many things. I know. So, but some people on this
and
platform,
not.
oh Jesus, when they
Yeah.
talk,
So
I don't know where God just brought all of them. Sometimes they are giving me headache. I don't even know how to. Their matter is much, but God will help us deal with them, and God will
amen.
help us convert them with time, and
Amen.
and let them see what God is really saying, the reality about that, and their mindset will change with time.
Amen.
I will not drive anybody and say, come, you can't be on this platform. It's a woman of God's platform because you're too carnal. No,
yeah.
no, no. when you come with time, you see my ideology about life, the things I believe in. I'm trying to be as real as everybody because, we go just stay real. Before you know it, you start learning one or two things. At least Ben Flair too has, I see his comments sometimes. He's getting better. The first time he came here, I know how he was talking very bad. Now Ben Flair is godly. You understand? Small, at least don't they try. Sometimes we talk. I don't see saying your orientation, don't they change? Unbreakable self, he used to shout.
I
Now
think
he doesn't shout
I
again.
I
So
think being godly is being realistic. That's
yes,
what I think.
but what is the
Because
realistic? Some people are realistic with idols. Some are realistic is not just generally realistic.
like
There has to be what are you real with?
what is
So
applicable? What is
Ben Flair
applicable?
says amen. Oh.
What
Ben
is applicable?
Flair Ben Flair said amen. Oh, I don't praise you now. So please support my platform, all of you. Send whether not stars or whatever, but support us, support what we're doing, support our ministry. As you do so, God will bless you. If you want to speak to me, you can DM me and we'll talk about situations and we'll pray about those situations. And there are so many people calling and God has been answering them. And one thing I want to point out is with everything we've been saying, what can preserve marriage more than every other thing is the godly factor. If you don't put God inside, a lot of things can scatter in the marriage. So please, if you're here and you
God
don't
save no one
love God,
enter your marriage issue. He has refused because he don't too much. He doesn't want to be a
tell
part.
you, wait.
I'm telling you.
No, you
So
want this
now
there. You just
then,
did there.
and because Adam accused him, now Adam curse him, but he don't
Mm-hmm.
have mercy on us. Now he said if you find a wife, you find a good thing, and you obtain favor from who? Now from
From
seeing him
him.
now. You
Yeah.
understand?
So when
So
you
so what am I saying now? Thank you so much. Please, if you're not giving your life to God, I want you to give your life to God. The world is changing. We need more godly people. We need people that can tell people about Christ. Please give your life to God. If you give your life to God, you not think like a maker. A maker will soon change. So I'm just trying to say this.
Amen.
Amen. So thank you so much. God bless you. Preserve you this weekend and preserve your homes
Amen.
in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen.
And Kelly Anson, thank you so much. We'll talk and I believe we'll see very soon. And concerning the wife issue, no mind everybody. Now me go use ice. It's okay. This one good
I
well
saw
because I
Please
don't
don't.
want me to break
them.
your heart again.
Because inside the church, I told you something. You go inside the church, you see people say, "Well done, my brother." Well done, oh God, you don't have an idea.
Kelly,
So,
leave
I
church.
know.
You know now.
Don't worry,
Leave
Kelly. We go
church.
talk now. Should we know so we go
Uh-uh.
see now. So we go
and
see
please,
now.
Leave
So
church.
we
please,
go
as
talk.
somebody was
God
asking
bless
me
you.
what Celeb Island is about, it's Africa's first social media platform. It's just like Facebook, it's just like Instagram. So I expect everyone to sign up and then
I'm
tell
gonna
people,
even sign up to the
yeah,
Sele what again?
Celeb Island, yeah,
Sele Island. I'm gonna personally
Celeb
sign up.
Island, yeah,
Yeah, I'm
to
going
join.
to sign up to Sele Island. I'm going to sign up to it. And when I'm posting this video, I'm going to pin it on the
Yeah,
video too, so people
yeah,
can go
please.
and check it out. God bless you all. Thank you, Kelly Ansom. Thank you, Messi.
Thank
Thank you, Emeka, too,
You're
that
There's
came.
going to be a part
Troublesome
welcome,
three.
Emeka,
Mama.
God bless
I
you.
feel like there's going to be a part three to this because there's like so much.
I will not talk the part three now, exactly. No problem. We'll
Thank
have to
you,
come back and
Kelly.
talk this
We
part three.
need
Okay,
Thank you so
more
much.
of
thank,
people like you.
thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
God bless you. All of now
Okay,
see
bye.
the comments, they find trouble for that. Jesus, why is it that women don't want to marry a pastor man? But why
Somebody said they
is
reach.
it the most
You know what? Go.
women don't want?
But it's good. Man, this comment section is the best. We should just have a day for comment sections and just bring all the questions you have because people always have something to say.
Oh yeah.
And I think these things are things that worrying them. Sometimes when people ask questions, they're only mirroring their own fear of what they've experienced in life. I used to do that before, but now I understand. Like, as long as you believe, my dad said, as long as do you believe you're a good person? I said, yes. Why do you believe you're a good person? I said, because I don't do this, I don't do that. You say, just the way you believe there's a good person, that's the way there's another good person too on this street somewhere that is also believing that people are bad and is hiding it in order not to be taken advantage of. So you must believe that, there are other good people. So that's just about it.
All right,
Thank you.
I'll react to you maybe next week, Ben Fly. I don't have time now. Please, people should go. Bye bye.
Somebody
You,
said I want a
Munachi,
pastor.
pastors are not broke. I don't want to say something to you now. I'm married to a pastor. What is the meaning of pastors are broke? See your head. If I say something, don't let me close my eye and
Don't
curse
say it,
you.
don't say it, please.
Let me not say. Let me get out of here before I vex and call somebody.
Okay,
Bye bye.
bye.
God bless you all.
Thank you.
All right.